Woo! Whiskey Tube, Whiskey World. What's up, guys? Good to see everyone. I made sure to turn my volume down this time so you guys don't hear any Domino's commercials. So, cheers, everybody. I hope everybody is having a very nice evening. This is going to be a fun round, guys. This is a round of some heavy hitters right here. So, outside of this, however, I do have some friends coming on the stream tonight. So this is something I want to start doing, and so we have the Turks coming on this evening, as well as Marty from Whiskey Nose. So they're going to be coming on. I send them some blind samples, and I have all those bottles sitting here in front of me, and it's going to be a little game. It's going to be almost like a Matt Madness, without with like a tenth of the audience, and not as serious. So it's going to be a lot of fun. They're going to hop on around 9 o'clock, 9 o'clock range. So it should be a lot of fun. Let's say hi to a couple people here in the chat. I saw Top Dogs in the house. What's going on, John? Cam Lochner, Semper Fi, brother. I got Tim. Tim Gargas is in the house. What's going on, Tim? Good to see you. Doug H says, cheers, everyone. Cheech Artolino, the Cheech. Cheech, I need your address, man. I got a sample for you. I tried to reach out to you. You want a sample a couple streams ago. I still have it sitting here, man. Ready to go for you. Just need your address. Peter B is in the house. Cheers all. I love the Golden Glens. Hell yeah, man. Only the finest of whiskeys go in the Golden Glens. JG is in the house. Whiskey cheers. Cheers, my friend. Tim, nice lineup. Yeah, man, it's a hell of a lineup here. So I got some pretzels. I had some food prior to this because there's been a couple times when you wake up and the world's spinning on you. So, but I'll try to pace myself tonight as best I can. Again, we have to get through this fairly quickly. I do have some guests hopping on after this lineup. So got about 45 minutes to get through this one. Peter White is in the house. Cheers, buddy. Big Vic's Backyard BS. Big Vic, always good to see you, my friend. Cheers, buddy. I'll message you on IG. All right, Cheech, sounds good, man. So we got 14 in the chat, guys. Let me go ahead and run through exactly what's in this flight tonight. So tonight we have the Mash and Journey 4 Roses pick, which I was a part of. This is a 10-year, 2-month OESK. Yeah, 10-year, 2-month OESK. We have the ECBP B520. Whiskey Uncensored's in the house, guys. Whiskey Uncensored, that is Bourbon for all of you who do not know. Bourbon, good to see you, buddy. Daniel C. 501, what's in the lineup? Yep, so we got the 4 Roses Mass and Journey, 10-year, 2-month OESK. I was a part of that pick, along with Marty, who'll be hopping on here shortly. Elijah Craig B520. We have the Nashville Houdini from the Mash and Journey. We have Booker's Kathleen's batch, which is from 1 of 2018. We have Barrel Batch 33, which I was a huge fan of. Finished in my top 10 whiskeys this year. And we have the old Elijah Craig Pirate Bottle. This one's the 128 proof version. So that's the 6 I got in these glasses tonight, guys. Look at all those. Look at that glorious chest hair. You need to get your Z-Biotics, bro. It makes miracles. I do need to. Windy City Bourbon is in the house. What's going on, man? Good to see you. Good to see you in here, my friend. Cheech Artolino says B520. Yeah, man. This is a hell of a lineup, though. So, and they're a little full, too. So, got everything mixed up as always. I will show you guys the bottoms again, and we'll mix it up as we go. Top Dog says his vote is for the Pirate Bottle. We'll see, man. We'll see what happens. What's everybody drinking tonight? I'm going to go ahead and mix these up. As you guys can see, there's letters on the bottom. I don't know what kind of order they're in, but we're going to mix them up anyway. All right, you guys can already see they're all mixed up. All right, all mixed up. And tonight, guys, we will do a giveaway. I know the Turks, when they come on, they talked about doing a giveaway. So we'll do a giveaway. We'll get into that here in a little bit. So again, every $5 super chat gets you into it. I think what I'll do is I have I still have my Pappy 2017 15-year Pappy Van Winkle over here. I'll do another ounce sample of that. I have my 2017 George T. Stagg here. I'll do an ounce sample of that, and then we'll do two 1-ounce samples of some dusty stuff. One of them actually I have right here. I'll show you guys in a few, and the other one is a new bottle I just picked up. I will go over that as well. So I'll do 4 samples. I know Katie has Katie and Ethan have some samples to give away as well, or a sample pack or something along those lines. So Copper Wolf, cheers, man. Good to see you, buddy. Your package is gonna be going out shortly. Everybody else's package, I think there was 3 that I did not send out yet. Copper Wolf, yours was 1. Adam Dorman won the 3 samples of the Bardstown sample pack. I still got to get that one out. And then there's one more. But everybody else's samples are out. Copper Wolf, I just have something else to throw into yours. Eric Damaris is in the chat. Cheers, buddy. Good to see you. Pyro bottle number 1, Houdini number 2. We'll see, Cam. Jeff Perkins says, cheers, everybody. So I'm going to mix these up, guys. Again, they were already mixed up. I have the key behind me in the envelope, ready to go. All right. That's enough now. Okay. Tim Garders with the $10 super chat. Tim, thank you so much. Sipping on the M&J pick. Let's get the super chats rolling. Much appreciated, man. Thank you so much. Big Vic with the $20 super chat coming in. I'll take 1 of each, please. Cheers, man. Like I said, I'll do 4. I mean, I say I'll do 4, and I'll probably do more, but I did get a shit ton of sample bottles in, so I got a ton. I got a ton now, so there's no excuses for me to send it out. I just got to get up and get it sent out. So I got the sample bottles, and then, like I said, all but 3 packages went out, so I got the majority of them out. So yeah, we'll get around to getting some samples out here. So one of the samples, like I told you, with the dusty stuff, I had this when I did my video. It's the Kentucky Tavern, the Captain's Court, that good old darkness right there. We'll do like I said, we'll do a sample of that. I'll probably drink a little bit of that tonight too. And then another new bottle I just grabbed as well. Justin Jenkins says, cheers, y'all. Cheers, man. Good to see you, Justin. EJ's in the house. What's going on, Ed? Aloha. Cheers, all. Good to see you guys. All right. Got to get into this. Drifting Drams, cheers. You dusty bastard. Cheers right back to you. The Turks. Mr. and Mrs. Bourbon Boss. Drifting Drams. All right, guys. Again, I'm going to start with this one down here, 1 through 6. So I'm going to start with my right to your left, I guess it is. I don't know. But cheers, guys. Hope you guys are drinking something good. Cheers to this Monday night. It's going to be fun. JG with the $5 super chat. JG, thank you so much, man. Whiskey cheers. Cheers again, guys. Be some cool giveaways tonight. I mean, that one started. I got to roll my sleeves up a little bit now. Got to roll the sleeves up for a minute. I got to sniff my arm. I know Ethan made a crack at sniffing the arm. You got to sniff the armpit. You got to sniff the armpit, and if you're good, get a little bit of that BO in there. Helps out the old schnoz. That'd be pretty wild, though, if that was true, right? All right. I don't want to do the whole full tuck here, but Cam knows what I'm talking about. All right. Back at it. Bourbon of the week is how. That didn't make any sense. Bourbon of the week is in the house. There we go. Putting the baby to bed. What did I miss? Not much, Chris. I just started. We got the Four Roses Mash and Journey pick that I was on. 10 years, 2-month OESK. Kathleen's batch from Booker's. Barrel 33. ECBP B520. The Houdini from Mash and Journey pick. And the Elijah Craig Pyro Bottle 128 proof. Oh God. Cam says you gotta sniff your penis pit. Oh God. Daniel C501 says it's getting real, rolling up the sleeves. Yeah, man, I gotta get some of that gotta reset the schnoz here. I swear, when I was doing one of my lives, man, everything smelled like a rye. It was pretty crazy. Yeah, Bourbon of the Week, that Barrel 33 is damn good, man. 8 minutes in, the sleeves go up. I bet he loses a button by 30 minutes. Hey, I got plenty. I got plenty to go. All right, we can let them all go. The sleeves don't go half mast until after Easter. That's right. It smells fruity. Like a nice caramel, cinnamon, nutmeg kind of thing going on there too. But it's like subtle. It's not like in your face. I need water. Got warm water, unfortunately. Peter. Oh, that's funny. Again, guys, so tonight for the giveaways for the Super Chats, we're going to do a 1 ounce sample of the Pappy 15 year from 2017. George T. Stagg from 2017. We're going to give away a sample of this Kentucky Tavern here, 8 years, Captain's Court. Pretty dark stuff here. This is from Glenmore as well. Same, that bottle's gone now. We finished that one off. I was going to say it's the same as that other Kentucky Tavern, but it's over there somewhere. And then another bottle I picked up from the house. And then Katie and Ethan, I believe, are giving something away as well. This is very fruity. This actually, it drank a lot hotter. My first sip of the day, it drank a lot hotter than I was expecting. I think the highest proof thing in here is the Kathleen's batch, if I'm not mistaken. No, actually, it's probably the pirate bottle, right? 128. I think the Kathleen's batch is like 124. Yeah, 127. Okay, 127. ECBP 127. All right, so 127 is the hottest we got in here, I think. All right. Yep. 127. Doug H with the $10 super chat. I'll be training to be a bourbon boss. Oh, that's awesome. If you guys haven't watched that over at Drifting Drams, make sure you do. Oh God. That was a really funny video. Yeah. Just keep one. Joe Graves with a $10 super chat. Joe, thank you so much, man. Show me the Pappy. Got it. Mash and Drum is in the house. Cheers, Dusty. Cheers, Jay. Good to see you, man. You got the Houdini and the Four Roses Mash and Journey picking this round, man. It's a hitter round right here. Well, Joe, thank you so much. Again, Doug, thank you guys so much for the super chat. Is there a mod right now that can keep track of any of this by any chance? Can anybody keep track of the super chats for me, please? Anybody? Let me see who's in here. Yeah, I do need to post a link to the Sagamore pick. I do. The Sagamore picks are winding down. They are starting to wind down a little bit. Hold on. I gotta find a mod here, guys, to keep track of these. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to do this. Let me see here. Oh, Mash and Drum. Okay, God, thank you, Mash. I appreciate that, man. Thank you. I gotta catch back up here. I appreciate that, Jay. Yeah, man. There's the Sagamore picks are moving. Again, it was a very high yield, but again, your guys' support is just it's awesome. It's I'm gonna pick up another 2 bottles for myself because I've already gone through one. I have one backup for myself, so I need to pick up 2 more. So yeah, Jason says, oh shiz. Yeah, man. 2 of them in here tonight. Copper Wolf coming in hot like a boss for them samples, man. Thank you, Copper Wolf, for the super chat. Much appreciated, man. $50 super chat. Extremely generous of you, sir. Very generous of you, man. Thank you for that. JG says, still got Dusty Sagamore. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. Cam Lochner with the $20 super chat. Thank you, Cam. I hope everyone knows that your weenus is that fleshy part of your elbow. Yep, that's the other side of your weenus pit. Oh God. Oh shit, that's funny. All right, I gotta move on to the next one here. That's definitely more on the fruitier side. Copper Wolf again, thank you. Cam, thank you as well, my friend. Much appreciated, guys. Burban, I made you a mod before. I don't know what happened. Hold on a minute. All right. Thank you, Chris. I appreciate that. I am gonna pin that to the top. Where is that on my phone here? Where did whoops. Pin message. Yes, thank you, Chris, for that. Appreciate that. Cheers, Vic. Kathy Graves in the house. What's going on, Kathy? That's Sagamore Picks Outstanding. Thank you, guys. So, Dusty, to be clear, does $50 mean 10 entries? Yes, it does, Mash. Yes, it does. Yeah, guys. Glorious 75,000 sub tracker. Jason from the Master Drum did hit 75,000. 75K, guys. That's impressive. That is very impressive. Can't wait for my Dusty Sagamore coming to Ontario. By the way, I have Alex Breer. Yeah, man, that's awesome that he's doing that. Very, very generous of him to do that, though. That's awesome you're able to get one, Peter. Again, I have no problem sending you a sample, man, but sending you a bottle, might get hijacked and somebody come knocking on my door. All right, let's get into number 2. Oh, that's got a good nose. Yeah, Bourbon. He's Jason said he's going to track tonight. The greatest wrench in the game. Yep. I think Bourbon, you're going on tonight with what, Matt, right? Man, that nose is delicious, whatever the hell this is. It is like, it's very, very dark. Some dark fruits in there, like a black cherry. It's definitely got some oakiness to it, though, too. Black cherry, oak. Maybe a little bit of like leather. All right, guys, cheers. Oh, man, that is looking good. A little more like brighter fruits come out on that one on the palate. The nose was kind of like dark. There's definitely a little bit of darkness to this one, though. I can taste like the oak on it, the tannins. But there's definitely some kind of like ripe fruits in there on that first sip. It's a little warm. That's good. Whatever the hell that is damn good. Man, Ryan, that's extremely generous of you, man. Thank you for that. Man, that is like, there's almost like not a smokiness to it. It's almost like a smokiness. Not like peat, but like way down into the glass. It's almost like this, almost char kind of smoke to it. But it's really good, whatever the hell this is. Oh, man. That is damn good. That's better than this one by far. I mean, hands down. That beats it easily. That's fucking delicious. I don't know what the hell it is, but that's damn good. All right, guys, glass number 3. What's everybody drinking tonight? I didn't see what everybody's having, unless I missed it. Oh man. Every fighter like chance to get some Dusty, a bottle of Dusty's handmade cologne. Oh, that's funny. This is another one. It almost smells very like really similar to glass number two. Hmm. That's got some kind of like darkness to it too. Definitely some oakiness on it. There's like this like caramelized plum, like it almost reminds me of like a fig Newton a little bit. Slightly bready. That's weird. I don't remember anything being like that. JG says effing delicious. Hell yeah, it is. Wild Turkey 101. That's it, buddy. Poured a bit of a Chattanooga bottle to bond. Fall 18 here. Nice. Dusty Dan Sagamore pick says JH. Nice, Jay. Thank you, guys. Oh, guys, pretty soon here, just a real quick update on Barrels for Hope. You guys should be receiving an email here very soon notifying you if you got in. I can tell you just from a lot of people in the chat and from what I saw before it was finalized, it looks like everybody who RSVP'd in here right now is in. I'm pretty sure. So 99.9%. So it's gonna be fun, guys. All right, let's see what this Fig Newton's all about here. That came off way fruitier than the nose. Joe Wenninger says, I'm getting 2 kidney stones removed tomorrow. Doctor, you'll see these less often if you reduce caffeine and alcohol. Me, I'll be reducing my caffeine. Yeah. Yeah, I agree. Oops, what did I miss right there? Copper Wolf says, Mash and Journey found North Pick. Nice. Cheers all. PBR, my Glenn. What's going on, Sherwood? Good to see you, man. Thanks for hopping in. Can't wait to get my Brute cologne. Dust Panther. Hell yeah, there you go. Dust Panther. Oh god. This is like way fruitier than what I thought it was gonna be. It's still really good though. I don't think it's as good as this one. It's still good. It's better than that one. I got my crackers over here too. I'm sorry, pretzels. $60% of the time it works every time. No, man. Wow, time is flying by. Oh my god. I mean, Dusty Panther has to be your next sticker. I can't make the stickers, man. I know someone who can, but I can't. I can't make stickers. So. Sorry, guys. Internet is like in and out here. I had to go restart the router. Damn. Hopefully, I don't cut out again, guys. Sorry about that. Turn it off, turn it back on. I'm sorry. This has got a great nose to it, whatever that is, though. I mean, Dustin. Yeah. Sorry, Peter. Yeah, guys, it's live. It kept going in and out. So hopefully it stays. And it's got a good nose to it too. Guys, I'm sorry. I don't know what the hell is going on with this internet over here, but and I normally don't have any kind of issues with the internet, but it's just like it's off and on right now. Todd says, please hold. Raw animal matches in the screen. He's bringing down the internet. I wish, man. I wish. Let's see if the gifting magic works both ways. 2 entries for Ethan and Katie. Man, that's awesome, Burban. Thank you, man, for that. That was 2 Dans for a second. My mind was blown. I was on the screen twice. I didn't see that. I'm glad we don't have duplicates anymore. The world cannot handle 2 Dusties. I didn't see 2 people on the screen. That's weird. All right, so glass number 4 is really good. I'd put that up there with glass number 2 right now. So that's really good. Thank you again, Burban, for that super chat. Much appreciated. It crashed my brain. I'm rebooting. I hope I don't have to run downstairs and turn the friggin' thing off, turn it back on. That's weird. Glass number 5 is coming off like very like lemon citrus, like it's like lemon bread with like a little bit of mint or something. That's weird. Yeah, that's interesting. That drink hot. That was a little warm. Man. Whatever that is coming off of this one is weird. That is weird. Spice has nothing on Dusty Dan. Guys, you guys are crazy. Let's just share on every bottle of cologne. Personalized, man. You pick it, I pull it. I don't know about this. I mean, I know these are all good pours, but this is like something. It's weird coming off of a glass number 4. Even like the nose is odd. It's super like baking spice, lemon zest. I just don't recognize it. I swear to you, this is like it's like a whole bunch of baking spices thrown in here, and then it's like kind of like lemon, like squeezed in. I don't remember any of them smelling like this, nor tasting like that. Again, I mean, I know I'm coming off of like glass number 4, but this is just weird. Why does that taste so weird? I think I'm going to have to eliminate that one already. It's just not. Something just doesn't. It's not sitting right. coming off of this. Something's not right with it. You pick it, I pull it. Wasn't that the motto for us for years? Yes, Ben, you do. So Sharper says, unpopular opinion, Bardstown Disco 6 is better than 4 or 5. I mean, I got to remember back. I don't think I liked the 6 that much. I don't think. I can't remember. I don't think I did. The 4 I thought was good. The 5 I can't really remember, to be honest with you. Dan is, version of the most interesting man in the world. Oh, my God, guys. Last glass here. See, now that smells normal. That glass didn't smell normal. Found North website. You can buy directly from there. Disco 4 Rules. One of my favorites. I think I remember the 4. I thought the 4 was good. The 5 I just can't remember. I don't know if I have that here or not. Whoa, the flavors on that are all over the place. Ooh, interesting. 4 is great. 5 is Big Dickle, but I love the finish on 6. 5 is a Big Dickle. Cobber Wolf 87 can't ship to Canada. It sucks. Sherwood, you're always obsessed with the Big Dickle. All right, so one more sip of this, and we're going to work backwards here. Pretty sure I'm going to eliminate glass number 1 next and bring it down to these 4. It's got some ethanol on it, though. Like, I can't even get my nose all the way in there without it burning. That's not bad. I mean, that's got, like... My favorite commercials were the Budweiser Real Men of Genius. Oh, God. Oh, shit. That's funny. That's pretty good. Let me go backwards here. I know I like this one and I like this one. I haven't swirled my water yet or sniffed it. Yeah, see, the nose on this is really good. Yeah, that's got a good nose. Yeah, that's good. Using Mashing Drums, whereas Disco 6 is the fall in the glass. So good. Those commercials were great. Joe says that the trivia, the singer in those Real Men of Genius adds the guy who's really? I didn't know that, man. That's interesting. All right. That's good. This one. This one got a little bit of like maple syrup to it. Like raspberry, char, oak, a little bit of leather. No. I'm going to eliminate glass number 3 as well. So this was glass 5 that was eliminated. I'm just going to set it here. Glass 5 is eliminated. Glass 3 is eliminated. It's good. It just doesn't have that lingering finish. So Mash and Drum with the $25 super chat. Thank you, Jay. He says buying a chance for 5 random folks. Cheers. That's awesome, man. Thank you so much, Jason. That's much appreciated, man. Thank you. Their Survivor lead singer passed not that long ago. 21090 has a good clip with Todd as the real man of genius. I think 4 has like 20% turkey though, so point. Yeah. Yeah, I was a mashing drum. Those sticks for good. Yeah, thank you so much, Jay. That's much appreciated, man. Extremely generous of you, sir. Thank you. And thank you for being keeping track of the super chats tonight. So thank you for that. All right, guys, we got 2 eliminated. I'm pretty sure I'm going to eliminate this one as well. This one was good. Oh my god, it's like brown butter char, dark fruit, like a dark plum, caramelized plum, brown butter, some brown sugar in there. This is like, it's sweet, it's dark, it's not super high proof. I don't feel on the nose anyway. I don't feel like this is one of the 120 proof ones. Oh my god. Whatever this is just it's like above the rest. It's like a notch above the rest. Whatever the hell that is. That's damn good. Jason rules. Yes, he does, man. But a pecan, a fucking a mudda. Oh god. He's got the best sayings, man. He's got the best sayings out there. It was fun. It was fun watching him on Chad and Sarah's channel last night. That was pretty cool. So you hop on there. They had a lot of people in the chat room too. All right, I'm pretty sure I'm going to eliminate this one. It's good. I just didn't kind of care for it after I went through. When the nose changed a little bit, it's not as fruity. FEO giveaway, says Tony. Yeah. It's got some nice fruity notes to it, but then it got a little bit darker now. Man, that's I don't know. I still think these are better. That's definitely better. This is gonna move on. I don't even gotta think twice about that. That's probably my favorite out of all of them. This moves forward for sure. All right. Time we got 9:35. Yeah, this is like, man, this got like crazy spicy. I don't know, man. This is interesting. He's a New York Italian. He was born into great sayings. Master John Soprano's a whiskey tube. Oh, God. That's funny. It's true, though. All right. I don't know between these 3. See, that drink's hot. Drink's hot, but it's good. All right. Man, these noses just get so like for I know what bottles I have in here, but the noses just become like so off profile from what I think it is. Like I don't know what some of these are. I think I might know what this one is. I think I might know what this one I think I might know what this one is, but like the rest of these I don't know. I know that this one is good and it's moving on. These 2 are eliminated. But like I just don't remember getting like some like the nose is, I'm not reminded of anything on some of the noses here, so it's very odd. Oh shit! Get rid of that water down. Let's get some Coke Zero going. I have a regular Coke here, no Coke Zero. Oh god damn, that hurt. Breathe. Oh man, this is tough. This is hard. These are good. These are good. This is definitely good. But these three are really good. Like I didn't like this one at first, but when I went back to it, it kind of grew on me a little bit. Oh man, I don't know. I think I gotta eliminate glass number one. I'm gonna eliminate glass number one. I think I can make anybody look good just for dreams. BMW logo necklace. Oh. Top Dog with the $10 super chat says, I'll take a sample from the best looking bottle if I win. Guard. You got it, John. Again, guys, so for the giveaway tonight, for those who didn't hear, I'm going to give away a sample, 1 ounce sample of the 2017 15-year Pappy. I still have some left, like maybe 6 ounces, something like that. 2017 George T. Stagg, which I really enjoyed the 2017. I thought that this year's was better than the 2017, but 2017 was great. So I'll give a sample of each of those away. I'm going to give away a sample of this Glenmore Deliciousness, this Kentucky Tavern, Captain's Court, 8 years. And then a bottle that I just recently picked up, dusty bottle that I just recently picked up, which I'll announce later. All right, I'll just tell you now. It's a 1950s Old Forester. So there. I'll let you guys in on a little secret. 1950s Old Forester. I told Burben about it earlier because we were talking about some stuff. So 1950s Old Forester is the other sample that I'll send. So that's in the running. I'll do those 4 samples. I know Katie and Ethan have something to give away too. Once they hop on, they'll be having on like 15 minutes. So I'm about to wrap this up. I'm just down to these last 2, and I'm torn between both of them. That's Fonzie's bourbon right there. Yep. Yes, I did, EJ. So far, I tried the Old Elk Bourbon 1, I think it was, which I really enjoyed. Like for me, like I've had a couple Old Elks, but that one that you sent was definitely more of an off profile, which I really liked. I like that off profile. On the palate, like on the nose, it smelled like it was going to be like an Old Elk. Like I have a pick from Old Elk, and then I have one of their I have something from Old Elk here that's just one of their normal releases, and it was like on the nose it smelled like it, but when I drank it I was like, man, this is completely different. This is really, really good. I really enjoyed that one. I'll let you know which one I drank. I think it was like the Bourbon 1 if I'm not mistaken though. Oh my goodness, Mark Mace. Mark, with a $50 super chat, he says, please split between Drifting Drams and Top Dog. Both are always so very generous with anyone. Man, that is that's awesome. Thank you, Mark, for that. That's much appreciated. Thank you. Thank you, Mark Mace, for that. That's again extremely generous, guys. There's a lot of love spreading around here tonight. So that's awesome. It's great to see, guys. Thank you again. Again, thank you guys for the super chats. I'm sure at some point I'll probably wind up giving some more away. So again, we have a 2017 15-year Pappy, 2017 George C. Stagg. We'll do the Kentucky Tavern here, 8 years, Glenmore Distillate, and then the 1950s Old Forester, which I just recently picked up. from a dusty haul. So we'll see. I haven't even cracked it yet. So whoever gets it's going to try it before I do. So thank you again, Mark, for that $50 super chat. Extremely generous of you, sir. Thank you. Big Vic with the $5 super chat says, I am feeling not so lucky tonight. You never know, man. You never know. Like I said, there's a lot of giving going on around here. So, all right, let me get to these last two guys real quick here. Yeah. See, that's gone now. So that's really good, though. Man, I'm torn between both of these. Whoa. Nate Cox says, Dan, thanks for making Mondays better. Hey, man, appreciate that, man. Thank you, Nate. Much appreciated, my friend. Again, thank you for finding that 13th colony for me, man. Much appreciated. Thank you so much. Can't wait. And it's funny, like I was able through Nate, he helped me find a 13th colony double oaked. But then the company sent me something. When Jason was doing his review on it, talking about it, I had messaged him. I was like, hey, you should hop on the Master Drum channel and check it out. And they did. They posted something on Instagram, but they were like, thanks for showing us love and all that kind of stuff. So they sent me a sample of the double oaked. But then luckily, if Jason says you got to buy something and bunker it, usually you should listen to that. So I hadn't tried it. So I luckily I reached out to Nate. Nate found me a bottle, and then they sent me a sample of it. So I'll review the sample. Hold on to the bottle for right now. So. And I'm going to tell you, I've very rarely heard Jason say you should bunker a bottle. Buy one and then bunker one. So that doesn't happen too often. If you're listening to anybody about some tasty notes and some good whiskey stuff, again, Jason's a great person to listen to. He's got a great palate. So Drifting Dram. So again, thank you, Nate, for the $10 super chat. Much appreciated, man. Drifting Dram, $20 super chat. Here's some interest for Doug H. I hear all they have to drink down there is swamp water. Oh, God, guys. That's funny. 21090's in the house. I was late to the stream, dang kids. What are the final bottles of the competition? I will tell you in 1 second. Again, Drifting Drams, thank you so much. Can't wait to have you guys on here in about 10 minutes. 10 minutes. I got Katie and Ethan from Drifting Drams, and I have Marty from Whiskey Nose. I sent them some samples. To do kind of almost like a Matt Madness style blind tasting. So one of the things I would like to do here, guys, again, I believe in sharing whiskey. If anybody on here is comfortable coming on alive and doing a blind tasting, if you guys just want to send me an email, I would love to have somebody on, again, in pairs, preferably, at least 2 to 3 people that I can send some samples to. We can do blind. Almost like Mad Madness style, where you guess bourbon, rye, American whiskey, finished, or the proof. I would love to have a lot of people in this chat on. So if you guys are comfortable with being on a live, comfortable going through some samples, just having fun. Again, it's all friendly competition. Send me an email. Let me know. I would love to have you guys on to do some of these blinds. That is something I want to do. Through the channel, again, just sharing some whiskey that I get, sharing with you guys. So let me know. Send me an email. Talk to me in IG if you guys are comfortable coming on. I'd love to have you on. Everybody in here. So 21090. Yeah. Yeah, he said, no, it takes a lot to impress me, and that one did. Yeah, I had heard great things about that one, and from multiple sources. So I knew it was good. And then I saw you had reviewed it. You said you wanted to buy it back up, and I was like, okay, that's it for me. Seal the deal. Big Vic says, I'll challenge Jeffrey Wack. Shit, he's calling you out, bro. Woo! He says he named you Mr. Wack. He said, I'm calling you out, buddy. Sounds like an OnlyFans channel. Yeah, it is. It is JJ. It's the OnlyFans. It's Dusty. What would you expect from me, right? I may have an OnlyFans, guys, where I like unbutton 2 or 3, 4. You never know. Big League Bourbon's in the house. Cheers, buddy. Chris, your sample's in the mail, my friend. I'll be back to watch the battle. Heading out to pick up my daughter from volleyball. Cheers, buddy. Joe, let's get it done. Hop on a live, man. I would love to have you on. Anybody. Again, man, it's all good and fun. It's all friendly competition. I mean, I'll send you some stuff that'll be challenging. I have to get better though. I used to do pretty well with Scott and Jason when I did their blinds, and then I know when I sent Kelsey, Jeff, and Darrell some blinds, they crushed it. I mean, they did an amazing job. So I had to switch it up a little bit and start to think. So we'll do almost like a Matt Madness style again. Obviously, Matt, I can't compete with Matt. I can't do what he does. He brings that, he takes it up a notch. But it'll still be a lot of fun. So Dusty Flip at his channel. Oh shit, that's funny. I better not have a Mr. Belvedere in our blind next week. No, you don't, man. I promise you. But I do want to. I'd rather drop it off to you guys and ship it to you since you guys are like 5 minutes away from me. I do have to send it to Sean. So next week, guys, I have Sean from Whiskey Wars, and I have Andy and Todd from 21090 doing a blind, the same as I am tonight. So doing that tonight here. So I'll have those guys on next week. The week following, I'm going to have Mike Montgomery from Blue Run on. We're just going to talk some stuff, what they got going on, and stuff like that. So that should be a lot of fun too. So hopefully you guys tune into that one. Jeffrey Wack, as always, happy to come on 50% of the time. I embarrass myself every time. All right, cool. Well, Wack, I mean, Big Vic called you out, man. I mean, that's some serious stuff. So might have to have you on next. All right. I think I like glass number 6 better. So I ran out of this one. That's gone. Actually, there's a little bit. Richie Z is in the house. What's going on, Richie? Those 49ers won, man. That's Richie's team. The Niners, they won. They beat the Cowboys. Cheers, Z. All right. Oh, shit. I'm going to go with this. This was better. I finished it. Glass 1, eliminated. All right. Here we go, guys. All right. So glass 1, 3, 5, and 6 eliminated. Let's see what they were. Does anybody have any guesses as to what is eliminated? 1, 3, 5, and 6 eliminated. Here we go. All right. Grab this from behind me. All right, guys. The key. Here we go. I guess they were all bourbons. You are right, sir. Okay. Here we go. So what did I eliminate first? Number 5? Right? Number 5 was eliminated first. All right, we'll just go this way. Anyway, so glass number 1 eliminated. That is glass D. Oh, my God. What the fuck? Okay. So glass D is the ECBP 128 proof. The Pyro bottle. Eliminated already. Oh, my God. Okay. So glass D, ECBP 128 proof. That is, that's crazy. That is the bottle that I wanted to win, and it did not. It wasn't the first eliminated, though. At first, when I drank it, I remember I said that I liked this one better than that one. But when I went backwards, I did like this one. So I know this is one of the ones that was like later eliminated later on, but that's surprising. Okay, whatever. I mean, it's a blind, so that's the one. That's one of the bottles I wanted to win. So so glass number 3. Okay, glass number 3, letter F. That was barrel 33. F, barrel 33. Man, I'm still shocked by that. It doesn't smell like Elijah Craig, though. Like, that's crazy. I don't know. It is what it is. So glass number 3 was the barrel 33 that is eliminated. Glass number 5. Okay, glass number 5 is C. That was the Booker's Kathleen's batch. C, Booker's Kathleen's batch. All right, so last eliminated is E. Oh, fuck. Oh, man. Wow. Okay, so glass E was the Four Roses Mash and Journey pick, which means the ECBP B520, and which was A. So A was this one over here, glass number 4. So A was the ECBP B520, and Houdini, letter B. Houdini was the one I moved forward first. That was the one that was better than all of them. So I was expecting Elijah Craig Tombstone to beat out the ECBP B520, and it didn't. The Four Roses Mash and Journey pick was damn good. I love it. But it didn't win tonight. It didn't win. Mash and Journey Houdini and the ECBP B520 move on to the finals to meet Disco Series 7 and the Perfect Pour OESV Four Roses. That's insane. That's crazy. I mean, this is like a notch above the rest. Not only on the nose, but on the palate. It's insane, man. It is like, some of these were like spice bombs, and then some of them were like fruity. Some of them just didn't have the finish didn't linger on as much as I hoped. Like this, I had no idea this was the ECBP 128. No, like I just couldn't tell it on the nose. I couldn't tell it on the palate. All I know, like this was good, and I said in the beginning that this was better than that. And that was the ECBP 128. This was the Houdini. So it is what it is. It's a blind. Now, whether that, if I switch this up and I did it again tomorrow night, would I get the same results? Probably not. But tonight is what it is. That's what won. ECBP, B520, Houdini, move on to the finals. It's crazy. We got 49 in the chat, guys. Thank you so much. For those of you just tuning in, Houdini from the Mash and Journey Whiskey Club and the ECBP B520, they move on to the finals to face the Disco Series 7 and the Four Roses OESV from Perfect Pour, which is a store near me. So, yeah, it does. Again, I mean, when I drank this, man, it was just like it's a step above the rest of them. Not only on the nose, but on the palate as well. So, it was awesome. All right, guys, so those move on. ECBP B520 and the Houdini pick move on to the finals. That's awesome. But it's pretty crazy the Tombstone that it didn't. And I still have some left in there. So, all right. So, guys, it is time to introduce some friends onto the channel for a blind showdown that I had sent them. Again, if anybody is willing to come on and do a blind against some other people, all in fun, all in good spirit, please, again, email me, send me send me a message on Instagram. I will gladly send you guys out some samples to try and just have some fun on the channel. So tonight we have, let me introduce to you guys Mr. and Mrs. Bourbon Boss, a.k.a. the Turks, a.k.a. Drifting Drams. Welcome to the stream.
Cheers, everyone.
Here we are. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Also, their competitor tonight, you guys might know him. His name is Marty.
What's that?
From Whiskey
Cheers,
Nose.
everybody.
Let's go, guys. Let's do this.
Hot damn.
Cheers, man.
Can't wait, man. Been looking forward to it.
All right, guys. So we're going to go ahead and do the giveaway, guys. 5 more minutes. If anybody wants to enter the giveaways, we're going to do the giveaways before we get into this this blind challenge here that I sent to Katie and Ethan over at Drifting Drams, and then Marty at Whiskey Nose. So 5 more minutes, guys. We will go ahead and run this giveaway. So again, up for grabs is a sample of the 2017 15-year Pappy Van Winkle, a 2017 sample of the George T. Stagg, a sample of this Kentucky Tavern 8-year Captain's Court. This is from this is Glenmore Distillate, and then I just picked up a Dusty Hall, if you will. It is a 1950s old Forester.
Very nice.
So,
and then
Eric Harris says, just made it. Thank you, Eric. Much appreciated for the super chat. Again, I know Jason's got to hop on a different stream here at 9:30, guys. So, the Turks for the win. Hedging because the 2 Turks and only 1 Marty. I'm interested, though. I'm really interested to see. So again, like tonight, guys, is going to be a little different, right? So, so for each sample that we go through, again, we're going to start from A and go down to E. And I'm going to ask you different questions about that certain pour. Okay, so it could be proof, it could be age, it could be it could be whether it's a bourbon, rye, finished, or American whiskey. So we'll get into that, and there's going to be different point categories for each of those. So let me catch up on chat here, guys. I'm sorry. Ethan So with a $10 super chat. Let the battle begin. It is on. It's happening. It is happening, guys. So Z. Marty, how you doing, man? You doing all right? 21090 says $10 super chat. Not sharing with Andy. Nope.
Jeez.
This is all for you, Todd. All for you. Joe Waninger says great stuff as always. Joe, I hope your procedure goes well, man. You said that was tomorrow, Joe. Is that right? Cheers, Todd. Top Dog says he's Team Marty.
Uh-oh. Somebody's drunk already.
Oh, God.
Man, everybody's beating the buzzer.
Dan O.B. says, go, Marty. Dan O.B., thanks for hopping on the chat, man. Richie's here with a $10 super chat. Says, cheers, Dan. Your guests are the best people on Whiskey, too. They are some amazing people.
Thanks, Rich.
You are absolutely right.
Yeah.
Amazing people here. All right, guys. We're going to go ahead and cut off the giveaways here. I know, Katie and Ethan, you guys said you had something to give away as well.
Sure.
Yep. So
Okay.
we're going to toss in a sample pack. We'll work with whoever wins to make sure that it's something special for them.
That's awesome. Awesome. Thank you so much for that. Yeah, Joe, send us some thoughts your way, buddy. Mash and Drum says Marty Party. All right, guys. So the first sample is going to go ahead and be for. We'll do the 2017 George T. Stagg. Mash, how many entries do we have? So I'm going to sip along with you guys on some of these. So
nice.
I just gotta be careful how I pour these. So I can't let you guys see.
I mean, Marty needs all the help he can get, so you might want to pour him outright, and I'll just hide my face.
Mash says number 1 through 59. Marty, if you want to go ahead and pick a number 1 through 59, this is going to be for the sample of the 2017 15-year Pappy Van Winkle.
Do number 7.
Number 7. Lucky number 7, Mash. Let me write these down here. Again, guys, I have everybody's samples out except for 3 people. And I will get those out here very soon. So this is for the Pappy 15. I don't really have that much left of that. I think I have like 6 ounces left. So that's very cool. Yes, it is. Absolutely. What else do I have over here? Like, I always bring stuff and then take stuff home. I got stuff sitting like all over the place over here.
Eric.
You know what? Who is it? Copper Wolf with the drum roll. Mash and Drum says, winner, chicken dinner. Eric Damaris.
Oh, awesome.
Man.
Cheers,
Eric.
Eric.
Cheers, Eric.
Congrats, bud.
Eric with the 2015, 2017 Pappy 15. Congrats, Eric. Eric, if you want to pick a number, what is that, Mash? 1 through 50?
9.
1 through 59?
Yeah.
Congrats, Eric, on the sample, my friend. You know what? I'm going to do I know, Mash. I know you got to get off of here soon. I'm going to do I'll do a sample of this Elijah Craig Pirate bottle as well. So we'll do a sample of that as well. So all right, Eric says
33.
number 33. Number 33 is going to be for the 2017 Stag. I should have that here somewhere. Yes, I see it behind there. 2017 George T. Stag. Katie, Eric, were you guys drinking on anything before?
Some benchmark bonded for me.
Yeah, and I've got some Frey Ranch rye.
Okay.
Just something low proof, you know.
I can't tell you the proofs on these, so a couple of them I'm gonna have to make you guess. So,
Right. Copper Wolf, it looks like.
Is that what it says?
Nice.
Yeah, Copper Wolf.
Copper Wolf wins the sample of the 2017 George T. Stag.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's
Congrats.
That is awesome. Copper Wolf is extremely generous. So,
Oh, yeah.
extremely generous. Again, Ryan, thank you so much, man. Congratulations. You win the 2017 George T. Stag. Not sure if you've had that one yet, but it's coming your way. I guess it's a good thing I didn't send your sample pack out yet. So
That's perfect.
yeah, no, I had to. Well, as you guys know, I had to order a whole bunch of sample bottles in, and I had just got done pouring their blind flight because Copper Wolf won a blind flight, and then Joe won, but then gave it to JG for his birthday. So I finally just got their stuff poured. So. Congrats, Copper Wolf. Copper Wolf, GTS, yes, indeed. Copper Wolf, if you want to go ahead and pick a number, I guess 1 through 59 again, that'll be for the ECBP Pirate Bottle sample. 128 proof ECBP, which lost this evening in the blind.
Hey, you're giving away samples, man.
That was very surprising because honestly, glass number 1 did not taste anything like ECBP, but it is what it is. So, Copper Wolf, like I said, if you want to pick a number, 1 through 59, that's going to be for the ECBP 128 proof. And then we're going to do.
Looks like you said 47.
47, guys. 47 is for the sample of the ECBP Pirate Bottle. And then we'll do the Old Forester. And then we'll do the Kentucky Tavern. And then we'll do the Turk sample pack. All right. And then, guys, we will get into this blind. And unfortunately, I can't tell the viewers what you guys are drinking on, but it's going to be fun. And you know, all this kind of helps me kind of figure out what I need to do too with sending some pours to folks. So
Sure.
Copper
Looks
Wolf
like-
picked himself.
He picked himself trying again.
Ryan, if you can go pick another number between 1 and 59. Oh, that's funny. I need to pour myself something. I think I'm going to pour myself some Kentucky Tavern.
Copper Wolf says he wants to give it to Tim Gargis.
Okay, so Tim G. Tim G wins the sample of the Pirate Bottle. Again, thank you so much, Ryan, for that. That's it's much appreciated. Not sure if Tim is still in here. If he is, Tim, Tim Gorgeous. Tim, if you want to, if you're still in the chat, if you want to pick a number 1 through 59. This is pretty cool too. It's got the pourer in here. Like you can tip it upside down and it'll go into this guy. It's pretty neat.
Oh, that
I've
is
seen
cool.
some tequilas that do that now, but that's original.
You say tequilas do that now, Marty?
Yeah, they have the toppers now that you can turn upside down and it'll fill them up.
Yeah, interesting.
But no, that's what you got there's original.
Yeah.
They've caught on.
So it looks like Ken says 46.
Number 46, guys. Number 46 is going to be for the this is going to be for the sample of the 1950s Old Forester. 1950s Old Faux. All I know is these are cherry bombs, these Kentucky Taverns. Oh man, these are good.
That's funny.
Uh-oh, it's the Turks. The Turks win the 1950s Old Faux.
Thank you,
Congratulations,
Yeah, thank you
Katie
very much,
and
Mark.
Ethan.
That's cool.
That is really cool. Have you guys had a Dusty Old Forester before?
We have not.
No.
No. Alrighty. Congratulations, guys.
That's
Thank
killer.
Well deserved. So if you guys want to pick a number 1 through 59, that is Christopher David is in the house. What's going on, Chris David? Good to see you, buddy.
How about we go with number 25?
Number 25. This is going to be for the sample of the Kentucky
Big Vic,
Tavern
I'm
out here
guessing.
that I just poured. The Captain's Court. I like keeping this in the bunker, man, but it takes up so much space. It's so wide on the bottom. It's so wide.
It's such a cool bottle, though.
It is
It
a really
is.
cool bottle. It's I mean, especially for its time. Like there was really not too many bottles like it, around that time period. So
Joe Graves.
Graves.
What?
Oh my God.
Congrats,
Hell
Joe.
Joe.
Another not wasted night, Joe. Cheers, buddy.
Joe Graves, congrats, man. That is that's awesome.
That is true. Could have been Vic.
Joe Graves wins the sample of the Old Kentucky Tavern, Captain's Court. Congrats, Joe. You're still in here.
Yeah, you're correct, DJ. The bottle makes it win immediately.
Yeah, it's a cool bottle. It's again, I mean, comparing it to I can't show you that bottle, but comparing it to I just want to kind of show you how wide this thing is. Like, so one of these old handles, right, of old Charter, for instance, like it's wider than the base of this old Charter, like by
Good Lord.
Man.
yeah. It's crazy how wide this thing is.
Well, they just wanted you to buy that and nothing else. That's how that works. They had a plan when they
Yeah,
designed
they
that
did.
bottle.
They
and that
did
was
indeed.
it.
Joe, congrats, man. If you want to pick another number 1 through 59, this is going to be for a sample pack from Katie and Ethan Turk,
Sweet.
a.k.a. Drifting Drams, a.k.a. Mr. and Mrs. Bourbon Boss themselves. Says that was a hint from Dan, by the way. May not have been a hint. He said, that's butter peeking in a bottle. I want one of those old Charter 8 years to drink on. Yeah, the old Charters are good, man. This one's pretty good, too. This is a 7-year. That's an old dusty one, too.
I just don't know how to date those, Dan. We need you to do that show soon where we can look at that stuff and try to figure out what we're looking
date
at
it?
sometimes.
Nate Cox says you can knock somebody out with the cork.
Either knock them out or
That's
shank them.
funny.
It's both a win.
That's funny. All right, guys. So this is for the sample pack from the Turks. Joe Graves says number 23. Who do we got? I know Jason's got to get ready to hop on here. He's on the show here. In a
The
minute.
top dog.
It's
Uh,
top dog.
dog.
Yes.
Top dog.
Top dog.
Congratulations, John. Top dog. You win
What a dude.
sample pack from the Turks. That's
Blazing
awesome.
master. Top dog.
Maybe we'll even have to hand deliver it to Top Dog.
Maybe so.
Hey, John, you still in the chat? I think he is. I think I just saw him somewhere. Where'd he go?
Yep, he's here.
Jason, let's do one more. We'll do one more for the old charter, and then we'll call it a night. One more old charter, then we're gonna get into this blind, guys. One more 7-year 1950s old charter.
Yes, John's here.
John, if you want to pick a number 1 through 59, guys, I'll give away one more sample of the old charter tonight. Try to mix it up a little bit. Try to have everybody win, if possible. I know
47.
What's wrong, Marty?
No, he said number 47.
Number 47, guys. Number 47.
Jason's got it. Yeah. Probably Big Vic. The last one.
I do want to drink some of this stuff with you guys, so I will have to pour it off screen once we get into it. I'm curious on your thoughts. Joe Graves says, Copper Wolf 87, that's fake news. I've never seen or heard of a happy wife. I don't know about that, Joe. Oh, my God. Big Vic with the win.
Look at that.
You're welcome, Vic.
Now
That
that's
is funny. Congrats, Big Vic. If you're still watching, man, you won. So Whiskey Uncensored says, I'll donate another sample pack once Dusty figures out who I need to send the last one to. Wait a minute. What happened? I'll donate another sample pack. Ben, I got to see who that went to. I thought we figured that out. Maybe not. All right. We'll do that. We'll do that on the next stream, Ben. I don't know. I don't know who that went to. I'll have to look at that, though. Guys, congrats to all the winners out there.
Yeah,
Who won
awesome,
samples. Congratulations. I will get those samples out probably by Thursday. I can probably get them out by Thursday to you guys. Get everything poured, put in the samples, and then I'll send you guys some tracking information. Congrats, guys, to all the winners tonight. So, Ethan, Katie, Marty, are we ready?
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
Okay.
let's do it.
I just want to illustrate how ready I am. So, like,
All
I
right.
was looking for a Dusty Dan costume, but I couldn't find any naughty lumberjack costumes this far from Halloween. So I wore my flannel instead.
Oh, God, that's funny. I dig it, though, man. I'm digging that. I'm digging that flannel. I like it. I think you got to unbutton a button, though, Ethan. I think we gotta get to at least this point.
Katie's like, yeah, he does.
Oh, wait. He has a plan.
Oh yeah, there's a plan. There's a plan.
All right, guys. So in Glass A, let me see what we got here. Okay.
That's the old chart.
So again, this is going to all be for points. Okay. So Glass A, I need you to tell me again. So we're going to give 1 point for the. We're going to give 2 points for whoever is closest to the proof. We're going to do proof points on Glass A. 2 points for whoever gets the closest to the proof on Glass A. And I don't have a timer, so we're not going to go completely Mad Madness style on here. So
That's good.
another great giveaway. Now let's get ready to rumble. Thank you, Copper Wolf, again. Again, thank you guys again for all the generous donations. You guys gave away a lot of stuff tonight. That's what this community is all about. So I'm hoping a lot of you show up for the Mash and Journey spring event that they're going to have, because I want to share some old stuff with you guys and just have a good time. So I'm looking forward to it. Looking to share with you guys. Hope to see everybody there. I am going to sip along with you. I have an empty, which one is it? Empty Gold Glen right here. Actually, it was not that one. It was this one. I'm going to pour. Let me just go down this way. All right. So I am going to drink what you are going to drink, but I already know the proof. I should have put a timer on this, but I was like, you know what? I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to put
We're all right. We can do it.
Nah.
It's fun.
Yeah, do it.
You want to put a timer on it?
Nah.
No timer? All right. Yes, Richie Z, the Dusty Patron is still in the works. I got it all set up. I just got to get a tier system. It's got to get a tier system figured out, and then I'll be good to go. So just got to get that figured out. I'll probably make a mixture of some other people. I've kind of been looking at some other patron accounts, for some giveaways and stuff like that. I do plan on getting some merch made, maybe like some mugs, some coasters, maybe some Glens, something like that. So we'll see how it goes. But yes, I am still getting a patron set up. And again, guys, I don't think I have a ton of picks left at this point. Again, thanks to your guys' support. I do have that pinned in the chat at the top. So
do you want us to send you the answers as we're going or at the end?
We'll go ahead and do it at the end.
Okay.
We'll go ahead and do it at the end. That's fine. Or if you guys want to do it now, that way your pallets aren't thrown off or you forget, you can do that as well. It's up to you guys completely.
Writing her down.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Okay. All right. Perfect. So that was glass A. All right. So let's go ahead and get into glass B. So glass A was the proof. Glass B. Okay. Glass B, I'm going to ask you if this is a bourbon, a rye, an American whiskey, or a Finnish whiskey. Okay. So I'm going to ask you for the type. All right. That's going to be 2 points. Okay. So the type for B is 2 points. Then I'm also going to ask you if you think this is under 4 years old or over 4 years old. That is going to get you a point. Over or under 4 years, 1 point for glass B. Where did I pour that drink? I just pour. Oh, it's on the ground still. I haven't even, guys, I didn't smell my water. I didn't swirl it.
I'm proud of you.
And I barely got hiccups tonight. You guys should be proud.
Very proud.
Bear Doyle says, who is going to the Whiskey Encore meetup? I am definitely going to the Whiskey Encore meetup. For sure. Marty, you going to be there?
Where is it?
It's going to be down in Sagamore at Baltimore.
When?
I think you said, was it Mother's Day weekend? I think it was.
I might be in Kentucky that weekend.
Okay. Well, you better switch your plans, Marty. All right. Katie, Ethan, you guys going to be there?
We'll be at a Mash and Journey one.
All
Yeah,
right.
for sure.
Yep.
Tim Robertson said he is going. Oh, Cheech is going to be there too. Hell yeah. Experience old guy. Just waiting for my Dusty Dan Sagamore pick to show up. Come on, UPS. Hell yeah, buddy. Experience Whiskey old guy. Good to see you in the chat, man. Thank you, Richie Z. Much appreciated. Sagamore pick is a must-have for fans. I appreciate it, guys. Again, the faster I sell this thing out, the more of a chance I get at another pick. Luckily, so when we approach February 16th, that'll be 2 months that the pick was out. So still not bad at all. Again, for a channel my size, the support has just been outstanding. I mean, you guys just done an amazing job pushing it and all that. So again, I can't thank you guys enough for the support. Through the picks, so and through the channel too. I'm almost at 2,500 subs, man. I'm getting there. I'm I think maybe 60 shy at this point of 2,500.
We need to get you there, man.
We're climbing. We're getting there. Oh, I meant Cheech's meetup. Damn, Bear, come on. Good thing I'm a mother that likes whiskey. There you go, Kathy. Tim Gargis says, "I'll see you at Sagamore." That is awesome. Mother's Day weekend, trying to get some of us divorced. That's not on me, man. That is not on me. You guys think you know what that is? You guys think you know what Glass B is?
No clue, but I can answer your questions.
Yeah,
I hear you.
question.
I'm damn right there with you. I've circled 3 different things right here, and I don't think any of them's in the ballgame.
Again, that's it's good practice for me because I do plan on doing this a lot throughout the channel, is having people on and sending out some blind stuff. Again, it may not be the most top shelf stuff, but it's just stuff that I have, and I just think it's gonna be a lot of fun just to kind of mix things up a little bit. So
Oh yeah.
I gotta kind of review Matt Madness a little bit. I don't want to go with the time and the ticker because you feel forced, a little bit. That's why I hang out here, have fun, to see you guys kind of take some guesses at some stuff. So
Proud to be your guinea pig.
My handsome guinea pig.
I'll get more handsome. Don't
That's
worry.
right.
Let's dust it up.
That's funny. Oh man. Derek says, I just asked my wife if she wanted to spend some time at Baltimore by the water. Oh man. Oh geez. 21090 is the one who's screwed. My mother molded, man. All right, did you guys get through letter B?
I think so.
Yep.
Okay.
We're good.
All right, so letter B, we again 2 points for the type, whether that was a bourbon, a rye, an American whiskey, or a finished whiskey. And then 1 point if you could tell me if it was over 4 years or under 4 years. Letter C. I want you guys to tell me on this one, what is the proof on letter C? C is proof. I need to know if it's over 110 or under 110. Over 110 proof, under 110 proof. That is for 2 points.
I feel like this one might be special.
Why is that?
I don't know, man. That nose is pretty damn solid.
It's not
Y'all getting that too? A little bit?
a little bit. It
Little
definitely
sweet.
smells special. I think all of them are special, but
Yeah, I'm damn sure right.
I'm getting some. Oh man, some big boy light whiskey notes on there.
God, what a nice oaky finish. Mm.
Yeah, you're right, Adam.
Hey, Dan, we got to remember which ones we like the most too, don't we?
Yeah, at the end, I do. I really want you guys to kind of pick your favorite to least favorite. So again, in the end, pick what you liked best all the way down to what you like the least. I just kind of want to see, again, I'm going to kind of take tally of things. And then, again, that'll kind of help me send things out to people. So, and again, for those of you who don't know, but I do study the people that I send these samples to. So I will watch. I'll see what they drink. So I will get very, very nerdy with what I send out. So.
Oh wow.
And I may miss it at times. You know what I mean? I may miss it. I may be wrong. I may send out something you don't like. It happens. But Adam is still thinking about the other night on Like Time when the question was the tallest land animal and Julie. With the quickness of Ethan Turk.
Yeah.
Ethan, you are tall, man. I'll give you that, buddy.
Yeah. I told her I was going to let that lion eat her ass.
funny. Richie, bourbon of the week is in the house. What's going on? What's going on, Chris? Again, guys, so there's 37 in the chat. So again, for anybody who did not hear, if you guys do want to be a part of like a blind challenge, I would like to have at least 2, if not 3 people on. I will send samples to each and every person, between 4 to 5. Excuse me, 4 to 5 samples, and just kind of have a little bit of fun. Again, almost like a Matt Madness style. Kind of ask questions as we go. Proof. What's the type? Is it over this? Is it under that? I just want to have a lot of fun. I want to have a lot of people on the channel. Make it very friendly. Again, it's not a competitive thing. It's just to kind of spread the love and just have some people on the the live stream and just kind of shoot the shit. So
that's right, Katie, Marty. There's no reason to feel bad about the outcome on this.
That's right.
Do you guys feel confident about any of your answers at this point?
I do.
Everyone.
Yeah. Okay.
Maybe not everyone, but I do feel confident on at least 2 of the 3.
Okay, that's good.
I feel
That's
like
good.
Jason seeing overthinking everything. To be honest, just a little bit.
Watching you to get the the moments. Yeah. Yep.
I'm going the opposite route. I'm not going to think about it at all.
All right, so you guys are through C.
Through C.
All right, we're going to letter D. So letter D. Okay, I need you to tell me for 2 points if this is over or under 4 years old. And then also if this is over 100 proof or under 100 proof. And that is going to be for 1 point. So again, 2 points for over or under 4 years old. And then 1 point for over or under 100 proof.
Ooh.
Man, you're making it too easy.
Yeah. Big Vic's backyard says, okay, I'll take Jeffrey Whack and Mash and Drum at the same time, or go big or go home. Dang. Vic is calling out Mash and Whack. Damn. All right.
I might just need to get over there and just whip his ass somewhere. I'm Big Vic.
That's great. And again, guys, you guys made us slaughter this blind. I don't know.
No,
don't know.
it's not easy, Dan. It's not. If you're wondering where the thought process is, this has not been very easy for me.
Yeah.
No.
Because of what you're saying, it makes you think you're overthinking it.
Yeah.
Instead of going with what you're tasting, going with what you're nosing, quit overthinking it. And these are all very good too, by the way.
Oh yeah.
So yeah.
Well,
yeah, I mean, I do want to try to send you guys some decent stuff.
Yeah,
I don't want
this
to
is
send you
very
some
good.
bottom shelf some bottom shelf Old Crow or anything like that. Like I want to kind of send you some stuff to challenge you a little bit. So we'll see. Again, as this this is something that I did with Scott and Jason early on in their whiskey tube time, and it's just something that I've kind of just grown to, and I enjoy it, but it's also a challenge for me too, right? To try to send you guys some stuff that's
man.
trying to make you think outside the box a little bit, and So again, I may not be great at it right now about sending you guys some mix of stuff, but again, we'll see.
No, it's great.
Yeah, for me, there's no pressure. As the worst palette on screen and the least, the worst looking, no pressure.
Well, you may win that one, but
Jake says, I get my Dusty Sag pick this Friday excited. Hell yeah, man. Thank you, Jake. Again, thank you so much. 21090 says, oh, Crow.
hey, did they do the did Todd and Andy do the best video vote for the show where me, Sean Whiskey Wars, Amy Bohm, we all sent them videos. Do you remember that? I wonder if Todd, did y'all ever pick which one? I'm sure it was Amy, which that's great. I think Amy should win, but I don't remember.
No. I don't think I've seen that video, Marty.
Oh, you need to. Yeah, we'll get Todd or Andy to show it tomorrow. Maybe.
Kathy, I could. Kathy, so my plan was to have next Monday on the finals, I was going to have Todd and Andy and Sean from Whiskey Wars. I will gladly throw Joe in that mix. So I'll have Joe on too. That's fine. So I'll get some samples together here soon, and I'll send them out. I haven't poured them yet. I know. I figure, with Todd, Andy, and Joe all being local, that'll be easy, and I'll just have to ship them off to Sean. So not a problem. We can do that. Joe, let me know if you are good to go, and you will be on next Monday's live. Let me know. I'll make it happen.
Todd says it was Andy's idea. What do you think? Yeah, it's not. Yeah, Amy should win. That's Joe Gregg is absolutely correct. When you give
all right, guys. So you did letter D, right? You guys are good.
Yeah, we're ready for E. What you need?
All right, letter E. So I was gonna use one for points, but I'm not gonna use that one. All right, so for this one, guys, this is gonna be super simple. 2 points. 2 points for if you can tell me if this is over 110 proof or under 110 proof. 2 points if you can tell me if it's over 110 proof or under 110 proof.
So just in case there's a trick here, what are we supposed to be guessing if we think it's right at 110?
If it's right at 110, I would say if it's right at 110, that would be considered, I'll say that's over.
Okay.
Over. And for a bonus point, I need you to tell me. Well, we'll just say for 1 point. All right, we'll just do for 1 point.
Holy shit.
Okay. 1 point. If this is a bourbon, rye, or an American whiskey. Bourbon, rye, or an American whiskey. For 1 point. Joe, let me know if you want to go live, man. I'll get these samples together. I could probably get them together tomorrow. I know, and whatever it is, I got to get Sean's out by at least Wednesday or Thursday. Preferably Thursday, but I can get it to you guys any time. I mean, I just got to drive to you guys, so not a big deal at all. Any ideas on this one, guys?
I mean, I have a guess on, well, there's 3 things that it could be as far as distillery. There's a distinct note on it.
Well, you're going distillery, Katie?
Well, no, well, we'll see.
Damn.
See, y'all just think the whole Bourbon Boss idea is coming from me. It's all coming from her. I'm just saying it on screen.
That's what I've asked you before. I was like, was Katie there when you were recording?
Nope.
I just had the earpiece in. She was feeding me lines.
Oh man, it's just such a great idea. It's nice to be able to sit back and watch a video and just get a solid laugh, just a solid laugh at just everything. It's so funny, man. It really is.
I'm glad. I shamelessly rip things off people. Hopefully they're okay with it.
I'm good. Joe says I'm good. I'll do it another time. I love it. Kathy, let me know if you want to come on a live. Kathy, tell me. I'll get the samples poured, deliver it to you guys in 21090. That'll be a lot of fun.
Maybe you should do the Graves versus Eric.
Ooh, that's a good one too. The Graves versus Eric. My lovely wife was trying to throw my rookie taste bud on the bus. That's funny. Kathy, if you want to come on, let me know. Yeah, Eric says Ethan just makes shit up. Oh man,
That's all I do, Eric.
Mm-hmm. All right, so you guys got letter E good? You good?
Yeah, letter E good for me.
Did you guys already rate these whiskeys from your favorite to least favorite yet?
Not quite. I would need to go back and taste.
Okay.
I think a couple of them.
Yeah, we can do that. We can do that at the end if you want.
Sure.
Eric would give us 21090 rookie taste buds. That's rich. Oh god, that's funny.
All right.
What did Eric say?
Favorite's easy for me. There's 2 options. Oh, nope. The nose. I know what my favorite is by far.
I'm curious to see what Katie and Ethan pick as their favorite to least favorite, and how similar, like the similarities in all of it.
Oh, I bet our favorites are nothing alike.
No problem, Kathy. It's not a problem at all. That's a pretty questionable rankings at your house. Yeah, again, guys, I'll have anybody on the channel. Doesn't matter.
This is proof of that.
Huh?
This is proof of that.
No, stop. Come on, Marty. And if for some reason there's a tiebreaker, I can always go into a tiebreaker question with one of these. So we don't have to worry about that.
I bet we won't have to worry about that.
Marty, are you good? Have you gone through everything?
I'm ready.
Okay, favorite to least favorite, good?
Yep.
Ethan? Good to go? Okay. Katie, favorite to least favorite? You need a couple minutes?
1 minute. One more minute.
Take your time. Take your time. We're here all night. All night. I got my pretzels. I got my water.
Pretzels and water are good.
Yeah, we got 34 in chat still.
That's really good number. They must not know who they're watching.
Again, everybody, thank you so much for hanging out. This is fun.
So is the Mash and Journey Club meetup, is that for certain? Because
it's happening. Like
okay. I'll do my damnedest.
Yeah.
Because we're going to Kentucky in February and we're looking at Mother's Day weekend again, but I can maybe kick that.
Yeah, I know. When they told me it was going to be on Mother's Day weekend, I was like, damn, man. I mean, we'll see. I mean, I'm going regardless. So,
see, I can ride
whether she comes with it or not.
Take Amtrak.
Chris says, "Damn, now I want pretzels." Yeah, man, these are buttered waffles from Utz. They're pretty good. Good layer of salt, nice coating of butter. They're good.
All right, I have my order. I was able to make it quickly.
Yeah, and that's not in stone either. You know, it's just it could change again.
Yes,
but no, it's awesome.
Chris, just message me on Instagram. We'll get it figured out.
She's trying to collude over here. I just want to call it out in case anybody. There is no collusion here.
All right.
Cone of silence.
All right, guys. So moving on to letter A, I asked you the proof. What you thought the proof was on letter A. Marty, what was your guess on proof on letter A?
I said 110.
110 proof, says Marty.
Wow.
Ethan.
I said 93.
93 proof, says Ethan. Mrs. Bourbon Boss.
I said 96.
96 proof on A. The correct answer was, this is Old Carter Bourbon, which is 117.6 proof. 117.6. This is their 1-OC. So this is their bourbon from their club, from the
You
old
know
Carter
what's funny?
Club.
Hey, Dan, I got
Yeah.
that bottle in the locker and I've not had it yet. So this is fantastic.
Yeah, that is delicious. It
It
does
does
not.
not drink like it's 117 proof.
Well,
I'm
I
sorry.
believe that.
I've drank it and it's like, what the hell is this? Like, it's crazy. Like, to me, it's MGP. It's distilled in Indiana. Where does it say right there? Yeah.
That's
distilled.
fantastic.
I know it's kind of hard to see because this thing, I can't really focus, but it's all MGP, but it does not drink like it's 117 proof. Like, honestly, sub 110 easy. So Marty gets the point for that. I think we said 1 point, right, for the proof, or was it 2?
I think you said 2.
2 points. All right, Marty. So you got 2 points for the proof. 2 points for the proof on that, Marty, at 110. Moving on to letter B.
Damn, I had 117 written down.
No, you did not.
I swear to God, I did.
Did you really?
Yeah, I really did. And then I
Oh,
tasted it again after we went through, and it got lighter for me. Son of a bitch.
My wife told me I can't go to that. I have to take her out, but I said, "You're not my mother." Oh, Vic, you're making yourself hurt, man. Adam, I can't wait to have you on here, buddy. I'm going to have you on as soon as this is done. Anybody who wants to hang out, I'll drop the link in the chat. Hang out, drink with us. Letter B. I asked you for 2 points, what was the type? Whether it was a bourbon, a rye, an American whiskey, or a finished whiskey. And then also 1 point for whether it was over 4 years or under 4 years. Marty, what you got?
This is the hardest one for me. I said it was a rye and over 4.
Okay. Ethan, what you got?
So I'm going all in on this one. So I think it is a French oak finished bourbon, and I think it's over 4.
Okay, French oak finished bourbon, over 4. Marty says it was a rye, over 4.
And I said it's a rye over 4.
You said it's a rye, over 4. French oak finish, over 4. All right. So do you guys have your favorites in, right? From
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
So you're getting ready to show us, and you think we're going to change?
Yeah, let's go through your favorites really quick. I'm interested to see what your guys' favorites are really fast.
Go ahead, Katie.
Okay.
Katie, go ahead. What you got? Favorites?
Favorite?
Yep.
Like first and second, or just number 1?
All of them from
Okay.
beginning to end.
All right. So I'll go first to last.
Okay.
So E, A, D, B, C.
Okay. Ethan.
So I said B, E, D, A, and C.
Mr. McLeod.
E D C A B.
Okay. All right. So letter B was your little butterfly. This is your Blue Run Emerald Rye Whiskey. It is over 4 years. Okay. So Marty got 4 points. Or I'm sorry, Marty got 3 points on that. Katie got 3 points on that as well. So this is the Blue Run Emerald Rye Whiskey, 117 or 116.7 proof.
It's not a bad sipper right there.
It really
It's
isn't.
not. Hey, I should have gotten a point for that one. I said over 4 years.
Yes, you did. I'm sorry. Yep, you did. You did. You got a point.
I'm going to need every point I can get, so I'm just calling it out.
You weren't kidding about that Emerald Rye, though. That is surprisingly, really good.
It's refreshing. It didn't
is.
dry me out.
Nope.
It was very nice.
It's cake frosting on the nose.
Yeah. It's very it's crazy on the nose. So Marty, you got plus 3 points. for that one. Ethan, you got +1. Katie, you got +3 on that one. All right, guys, moving on to letter C. Letter C, I asked you if it was over or under 110 proof. Mrs. Bourbon Boss, what do you have?
I said under.
Okay, so under 110. All right, Mr. Bourbon Boss,
I said over.
over 110. Okay, and Mr. McLeod,
I said under.
under 110. So this one was actually the Barrel Bourbon New Year. Barrel Bourbon New Year. This one is 113.5 proof.
Wow.
113.5. So Ethan gets the points on that. That is 2 points for Ethan.
Was that the 2022 or 2023?
That is the 2023
That's
good.
delicious.
Barrel Bourbon New Year. Oh, it actually zoomed in on that one. Interesting.
Mm.
And actually, I feel really good about that one because I called it out as Willett or Old Foe, which is kind of likely with what they blend.
So Ethan and Katie both picked that last.
Yep.
What did I pick that? That was C.
That was your third, Marty.
Yep.
But there's no bad one. That's
No,
that's
there's not
at
all.
Yeah.
hard.
No.
Yeah.
I'm really looking forward to E though.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
All right. So letter D. Letter D for 2 points. I asked you if it was over or under 4 years old. And then I asked you for 1 point if it was over or under 100 proof. Mrs. Turk.
I said over and over.
So over 4 years and over 100 proof. Mr. Turk.
Same here. Over on both.
Over 4 and over 100 proof. Mr. McLeod.
I said the exact same damn thing.
Over 4.
I did. And
over
that was one I
100
had the most trouble with. I
Okay.
think after
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
I had the
You
most
guys-
trouble.
that one
you guys
really got me.
collectively like this one though. So Katie and Ethan picked this third,
Yep.
both of you, and then Marty picked this as second. This is the 13th colony Southern bourbon.
That's really good.
I've preached about this freaking bottle. 13th colony puts out some really good stuff. So this is 13th colony. It is over 4 years old, but it is 95 proof.
Wow.
Wow.
95 proof, over 4 years old. So you guys each get 1 point for that. +1, +1, +1. Letter E. Let me see if we're gonna have a tiebreaker here. So Marty, you have 5. Marty, you have 6 points. Ethan has 4, and Katie has 4. All right. Here we go. On letter E, I asked you if it was over or under 110 proof, and that was for 2 points.
Yeah.
2 points over under 110 proof. And then I asked you if it was a bourbon, rye, or an American whiskey for 1 point. Mrs. Turk.
I said under and a bourbon.
Under 110 and a bourbon. All right. Mr. Turk.
I said a bourbon as well, but I said over.
Over 110 and a bourbon. Marty.
Bourbon and under. And I got the
Bourbon.
feeling that son of a bitch is American all of a sudden.
Bourbon and under.
I got the feeling this is a good one.
To me, it's like a Barton. I think it's Barton source.
I love the wood
So
note
this,
on this.
was the highest rated whiskey that you guys basically collectively guessed.
Yeah,
So,
Absolutely.
this was
That's
Katie's
fantastic.
favorite. It was
Mine.
Marty's favorite, and then Ethan's second favorite. All right. Well, let me see here. Hold on a second. So
Yeah, I feel like it's Barton.
yes.
Has that banana?
No. It's 2, 3, 4, 5.
My mouth is full of wood.
Okay. All right, guys. So letter E was the Jack Daniels high toast barrel at 101 proof. Jack Daniels finished in high toast barrels. This was in my top 20 whiskeys. This thing blew me away with this profile, its flavor profile. Completely blew me away with it.
It was either Jack Barton or Old Forester. It had that very banana note. To
Banana.
it.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. So Marty got 2 points for the proof under 110, and then Katie got it for 2 points for under 110 as well. Everybody selected bourbon. It was a rye. So it looks like Marty.
Good job, Marty.
I didn't. I do not get. I can't find the rye.
Yeah.
I can't. Good
That
job.
kind of frustrating.
I guess that toast just hides it so well.
You're right.
I mean, it has to, right?
Yeah. So Marty, you win with 8 points this evening. Mrs. Bourbon Boss, you have 6 points in second place, and then Ethan, 4 points in third place. It's interesting though to see what your guys' favorites were. Like it's here he goes. Let's go, Ethan. Pop it out. Oh, that's awesome. It's that
It was,
time.
it was funny.
The next one. Cheers, buddy. Good to see you, man.
It was funny. I told Ethan, I was like, I'm pretty sure you have a shirt like Dusty Dan's. You should go put it on.
Oh man, that was pretty fun, guys. That was pretty
fun.
cool.
That was awesome. And
That
you know
was
what?
pretty cool.
You know what, Dan? I can honestly say I don't think I've had any of these,
No.
to be honest. And so whatever you decided you were going to choose for this, I don't. Katie and Ethan, have y'all had any of these that you know of?
What was no?
The barrel might have been closed, but I still not had the New Year.
We own a bottle of the high toast, but we haven't opened it.
Yeah, I missed them when I went back to Tennessee.
Do you need it, Marty?
When I tried it,
I'll shoot you an email or something.
It blew the maple away. Like for me, it blew the maple finish away. I absolutely love that the flavor profile of that high toast. I agree with you. It does come off very bourbon-like though. Like I do think it's that high toast that kind of switches up that profile a little bit, but it's super sweet on the palate for me. Very, very sweet. Thank you, Joe. Appreciate that, guys. Again, thank you guys for hanging out. Again, we're going to sit here and just continue to drink for as long as you guys want to stay on. Again, it's 10 o'clock. Katie, Ethan, do you guys have the link still for Adam to hop on if he wants?
We do. I think he's going to be a little bit later. I think
no worries.
Hour and 15.
No worries. I am going to post the link in the I'm going to post it to Peter B. It is early, man. It is early. I don't think I end my blinds normally around this time, but I rushed through these ones, so I'm still pretty shocked by the pirate bottle coming in missing. That's
I'm very surprised on that one.
I'm shocked.
I can't get past the blue run.
I'm digging it.
It came off as a French oak finish so much. Like back at the end, I went back to figure out what my top was because it was definitely going to be E. And then I uncapped because we capped all of ours tonight, right? I uncapped B, and I got hit with French oak. Just French oak,
Right
just
away.
so much complexity and flavor in that nose. I was like, well, that decides it right there.
I like for me, like when I tried it, right? When I first tried the Emerald Rye, I was like, man, this is so different. Like it's so different from anything of theirs that I've tried. I was shocked by it. I was very surprised by the rye. I enjoy it.
Yeah,
It's straight up, or I tried it in a blind. Again, it surprised me. So I was happy with it, to be honest with you. I texted Mike and I was like, dude, like this this Emerald Rye is pretty good, man. Like it's their
Yeah.
own distillate. It's all their own stuff. It's
Yeah.
really good.
But
What's the
Katie, I
price
think,
point
said it
on
best.
it?
Katie said it best when she said the toast kind of hides the rye.
Oh, on
It
E.
really does. I mean, like yeah.
Appreciate that, Mark. Thank you, man.
I mean, even on the nose, it doesn't smell like a
You
rye.
get that
No.
good barrel.
No. Which one? You guys are talking about
The Jack.
The Jack.
It's crazy. It smells like a bourbon. It tastes like a bourbon. It's a rye.
I
It has-
actually thought, Dan, if you threw a Dusty in, this was it.
really.
On the nose, I really did, because that
I gotta-
barrel note just kind of makes me think there's age there.
I gotta taste a little bit more. But I only have a little bit left, so they only come in these small sizes.
Yeah, we call them the hobo bottles.
Yeah.
Do you need another one, Dan?
Can you find those there?
Yeah, they were sitting. We got some yesterday for somebody. They're sitting on the shelf.
I'll take a bottle. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We'll get
I'll send you. I'll send you some funds. Again, like when I tried it, I was like, dude, there's no way this is a rye whiskey. And then, I mean, even being finished in high toast, I was like, this is crazy. But it has like this like really nice like marshmallowed kind of sweetness to it. But then again, like when I went back and like you said how you get a little bit of that banana on there, I was like, holy shit, you're right. Like there is a little bit of like banana note on there too. Surprisingly enough.
That is like, I've got my whiskey nose decanter over there on the Scotch shelf, and it's 3/4 full of last year's Jack Rye from that bottle. And
Oh,
this
the
is
special
so
release?
much better. I mean, it's
Greg says, which batch of the ECBP Power bottle were you tasting this evening? Greg, so I when I did my randomizer, it pulled out the I had 3 of them at the time, but it pulled out the 128 proof one. 128 proof. Katie and Ethan got
We're
disconnected.
still here. Katie just had to step out for a second.
Oh, okay. Thank you, though, Mark. Thank you again, Mark. If you want to come on and do this, man, shoot me an email. Again, this was a lot of fun, though, guys. I had a lot of fun with this. Again, it's kind of a Mad Madness style, but again, I mean, I think again, like 13th Colony puts out some good. They put out good stuff.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
It's good for 95 proof. Like their own whiskey, Georgia whiskey is damn good.
So I actually just picked up my first bottle of their stuff. One of our local stores, but only one of them has it, and it's been sitting. And so there's a week or two ago, I almost grabbed a different bottle instead. They had a Blue Note pick. Went for it this last time. I went for the bourbon though, because it's 105 proof. And that bourbon it's like a citrusy Smartie, or a candy, like a very intense candy Smartie on the palate. It's so damn good.
From 13th Colony?
Yeah.
It's 105 proof.
105.
Wow.
Yep.
So is it a different release than this one? Because I thought they were only releasing 95 proof stuff.
So that's what I'd heard too. So I saw they had 3 bottles. They had the American whiskey. They had. Do they have a rye?
Yeah, they have a rye.
So now I'm they have 3 bottles of theirs. They had the bourbon. They had American whiskey.
Like the turquoise almost color.
Mm-hmm.
So they didn't. That's 95 proofer, right?
Yes, yeah, these are both 95.
Okay. Katie will remember. So, boom, bourbon.
Why does it look so like? What color's the label on that?
It's
White?
green.
It's like a teal or an aqua.
Yeah, sour
Really?
mash bourbon whiskey. It's green.
Oh, so that's a sour mash.
Yeah.
Let's see.
All right, so this one is a Southern bourbon whiskey.
We'll have to look for that one. It was really good too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
That double oak sounds fantastic after Jason reviewed it though.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. I had reached out to them and they're like, "Hey, we ran out of the double barrels." I was like, "That's fine, no worries." They sent me a sample of it though to review.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, and then luckily I found one for a pretty cheap price on secondary. So I'll wind up reviewing this.
Color on that son of a gun will knock your socks off too.
Dude, it's super dark. It's like coffee dark. But I mean, just their regular stuff, like their rye, I'm a huge fan of. I love their rye. Their bourbon is fantastic too. I mean, this 95 proofer is just like when I first tried it, I reviewed it. I remember getting like a lot of butterscotch and toffee on it. I don't know what, what you guys, what kind of notes you guys pull out of it now, but thinks that should be batch 7 or the A2. Yeah, I think it is the batch 7 if I'm not mistaken, Greg. Batch 7 or 6. Actually, I can't remember which one off the top of my head, but
There's a nougat there.
oh, look at this guy!
What's
How
going
about
on?
the Eagles?
Cheers, brother.
How about them Eagles, baby? Can you hear me all right?
What's going on, Chris? How are you, buddy?
I heard 13 Colonies was getting talked about, so I figured I'd hop in.
Yep.
Awesome.
Yeah, you got a bottle.
That's so I have a friend from Atlanta who ended up shipping one up to me, which was actually shipped it to my brother-in-law. I didn't even want it at the time. I didn't know anything about it. My brother-in-law got it, and then everybody started talking about it, and I decided, let me borrow that real quick. I got to try it.
I'll take that from you.
Exactly. I'll borrow that for a week, and
Yeah.
maybe he'll get it back. Maybe he won't. We'll find
What
out.
do those sell for? Do you know?
I think there are a couple, but I think they're like 135 or something up in that
Yeah,
range.
I think retail's up. Retail's definitely above 100 for sure.
Yeah,
Secondary, you don't even want to know what they're at right now, but
crazy.
yeah.
The next one I think they said is coming out in fall, the second release of the Double Oaked.
Fingers crossed that we will be able to find one.
Yeah.
We'll be definitely hunting it for sure.
I know. You might want to reach out to Will Henderson. I know he's down in Georgia. He might be able to find you guys something too if you're looking. So,
Bribe Will.
does everyone
Yeah.
have that bottle but me? Dang it, Joe. Again, I had to reach out to 13 Colony themselves, and they sent me a sample. But then luckily, I found through my buddy Nate. He found me a bottle through one of the pages on Facebook. So, Chris, what are you drinking right now?
I ended up just pouring up some Pinhook 5-year. Only every once in a while, I like to randomly ask Google what row and bottle I should pick, and whatever it tells me is what I. Sometimes these bottles just sit on my shelf, and I'm like, I'll get to it, and then I never do. So once in a while, you just got to spin the wheel and see what you get.
That Jack though, it's dark. It's pretty dark.
It's very dark.
Yeah. Like there's no age statement on this either, so it was non-age stated. And this is the one that I think Lexi picked, and I think her husband picked the other one. Selected by Master Taster Lexi Phillips. Yeah, so this is the one that she picked. Well, she picked a damn good freaking bottle, man.
Yeah, right.
She did.
The maple, I'm not a big fan of, to be honest with you. It was okay, but
I think the maple needs to be open for a while before it like really tastes really good.
I agree. Win, what is going on, man? Good to see you. Cheers. Yeah, so I definitely want to have again some more people on to do some of these blinds. So, I know again for me, like I enjoy it. You know what I mean? I enjoy trying to like study people's palates and see what they like and see what they don't like. But it's always a surprise for me, as it is to you guys, just to see like, what what it is you like, what it is you pull out, what you place first, what you place last.
So did you have any guesses for which we would place first?
I did, and I was wrong. I was wrong. Yeah.
You thought A?
I did. Yeah, I did. Yep. I thought A was going to be everybody's. I thought A was going to be everybody's collective favorite, but again, it just goes to show you that blinds can throw a loop through everything. So,
do you have the other ones, Dan, from the release?
Which one?
The release, like these, like A is the old Carter.
Yeah.
Is this the best one, or?
There's only one that I didn't grab. I grabbed all but one so far, but I'll be honest, man. I think that there's been some better stuff released by them outside of the locker program.
I agree. So
I kind of voiced my opinion on it not that long ago, but they did a pop-up release for a 16-year American whiskey.
Yeah.
You had to go to the
You had to get in line. Yeah.
But yet you have people paying $1,000 a year for a locker program, and you don't put a whiskey like that inside of it. So like that just kind of like, I don't know. It
rubbed me the wrong way, and also I know we've got 5 more months of it, but the whole thing is too. They've released a couple ryes, and we've not seen a rye either.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, again, it just kind of rubbed me the wrong way a little bit, and I mean, obviously I can't make it there for a
no, I can't either.
Pop-up, right. I fly in just for that, and it's just not worth that. You know what I mean? So.
And I feel like you should at least be allowed access to the regular releases, right? Like the Americans, the bourbons, the ryes, and if you can't get all of them, pick one of the 2 that they're releasing, right?
Agree.
Something like that. Just because it would be nice for y'all to be able to get one of those releases. Oh, cheers, Eric.
Cheers, Eric.
Eric, what's going on, man?
Yeah, what's going on, everyone?
Cheers, brother.
So
yeah, Katie, I agree. I just when I saw that, it just I'm not the type to send a message and be like, hey, what are you doing? You know what I mean? Like releasing this. I'm not that type of person. It just rubbed me the wrong way though. Like you have a pretty limited rare expression that you're gonna release. And you have all these people in this lager program who have spent $1,000 on a year on here to get a and honestly to get a release like that. And it wasn't. So again, I think the locker program is cool. It's a great idea. Will I continue next year? Probably not.
Me either.
At this point, probably not. I just don't think it's worth it.
The average I'm spending now for the releases is well over what we should be paying for a bottle.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
I agree.
And I mean, you gotta, like Rob will say on our other channel, MC Squared, is like, Rob says, you need to be able to utilize the tasting room too to get your experience and your money. But most of us probably don't live anywhere close.
Right.
Yeah. So that's another issue that kind of runs into it.
Eric, I got to ask you, man, are you a sports guy?
I'm a football guy mostly.
Who's your team?
Come on, man. The Eagles.
Okay.
Go Birds, baby. Go Birds.
You never know. You never know. I don't know if you're a Steelers fan, if you're an Eagles fan.
I'm a Niners fans in chat. Do we know Niners fans hanging out?
Richie Z's a Niners fan.
a Niners fan.
Oh, Richie. We're gonna have some problems this week.
Yeah, I'm a Lions fan.
Okay.
I don't hate on the Lions. The Lions are fair.
Yeah. They just help everybody else. We just, we're coming.
I don't hate the Lions. Karma hates the Lions.
I agree.
The Lions hate the Lions.
Yeah.
The Lions' biggest enemy is the Lions themselves.
Yeah, I know our team, as a Ravens fan, my team is in a huge kind of dilemma right now with what to do with Lamar and whatnot.
Got to trade them. Got to get rid of them.
Yeah, it's a lot of money, man. It's a lot of money to eat up.
Derek Carr is coming your way, baby. I feel it. Derek Carr is coming your way.
Either there or the Jets, one of the two.
He's got to go somewhere. The Raiders aren't doing anything with him.
No. Wynn says he's a Titans fan here. He's an emotional roller coaster.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I agree with that, man.
We should be Titans fans. We're Tennesseans now, but we're too new still that the roots run too deep to the black and gold. Plus, my paper bag fits just right. So
there you go.
Oh, Katie and Ethan, you guys are Steelers fans?
Saints.
Oh, okay. I was like, wait a minute.
I was wondering as well, black and gold. Yeah. I got a little nervous.
Okay.
That's yellow.
That's yellow. They're not.
All right. That's what my brother's down in New Orleans, so he's been to a couple Saints games. So
I didn't realize that.
Yeah. He lives down in New Orleans. He's a bartender down there. So
okay.
Yep.
Fair enough.
Oh, Friday at Fred's, need to go see him.
Yeah, so I'm actually going down in March to my brother's getting married in March. So I'll be going down there for my brother's wedding, but it just so happens that my brother's wedding's on a Saturday. I'm flying in on Thursday, and Friday at Fred's party's on Friday. So
there you go.
Yeah.
Let us know when in March, and we'll try to make it down there. Those guys
Okay.
are great.
Yeah. I'll let you guys know
Just
the
don't
date.
tell Shane.
Don't do what?
Don't tell
Shane who?
Shane anybody's coming. I'm kidding.
What? No.
I'm kidding.
Shane from Storytime?
Yeah.
Okay. Is he down there too?
No, he goes pretty regularly.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, he's awesome, man, when it comes to Friday at Fred's and everything.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's just looking for an excuse to get to New Orleans.
I was gonna say, if he's not down there, he will be.
That's right. Just tell him when you're
Exactly.
going, he'll be there.
Eric, what are you drinking, buddy?
I'm drinking some rare breed right now.
Okay. All right.
So nobody's doing dry January, huh? Nobody's
hell no.
participating.
Hell no.
I'm attempting during the week a little bit, but it's not like
So damp January, maybe a
yeah,
moist
yeah, there
January.
you go, damp. I like that.
Yeah, damp January.
I'm going
You about
dry
can't
on
have
dry
a channel and
January.
do dry January.
It's
about-
tough. Unless you're gonna bank a bunch of content, it's not gonna happen.
Yeah.
You know.
Chris, man, your views are just growing and growing and growing. I saw you just post not too long ago, 500,000 views, man.
We're getting there.
awesome.
Those shorts, I'm telling you, if you're not
Yeah.
hopping on the shorts, you gotta hop on them just because 30-second videos are one, they're 10 times easier to make than 10-minute videos, and two,
Yeah.
people love to scroll these days. They just want to
That's
see
true.
30 seconds and
That's fair.
scroll.
Very true.
You know,
Maybe we should be on
Yeah.
TikTok.
even if you just did YouTube Shorts, I mean, right now
Yeah.
that's blowing up. People are trying to hop on them. You know,
That's like-
I cross post everything, so it doesn't.
Yeah. Yep.
Whatever you want to put it on,
Smart man.
it's all the same.
Yep.
That's like Bruzel. We met him at Pours in the
yeah.
Park.
TJ posts
TJ posts
everything.
But he has like I think he's near on 200,000 subscribers now.
On
and it was in,
YouTube, yeah.
50
Back
in
then,
August.
He
It's
had
his
like
shorts.
8K.
Yeah, it's
From-
those shorts, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
And he knows what he's doing. He understands he's done the research and everything on
Yep.
how those things work. I don't go that deep into it. I just post what I think's funny. That's that.
Yeah,
He's
we met
got,
him at
like-
Pours in the Park, and he didn't even introduce himself as Bruzel. We had no idea who he was. He introduced himself, and we talked to him for a
Just
while.
as TJ.
Yeah, just as TJ.
TJ. Yeah.
And then later on, we see like I noticed he was like trying to be a little bit edgy or like gauge people's reactions on a few things. But then later on, we saw one of his shorts and we were like, wait, we know that guy.
That's
We had,
TJ.
we had breakfast when we were all
Yeah, we had breakfast
hungover.
with that guy.
He knows. He
I don't
just
know why
he
in the
knows
world-
what works.
Chris, I don't know why that. For some reason, it says that I hid you, and I don't know
That's
why.
fine. Probably too much stuff popping up, you know.
Hold on, there we go. Unhide user. I don't know why. I don't know why I hit that, but
It must have been after a Coy Hill or something. Coy Hill.
I
chat or
haven't gotten that
something.
deep yet. Not yet.
He got mad at me for
Not
something.
yet.
I don't know.
No shorts.
So guys, so I know the good news is I'm 99.9% sure that that Eric, Katie, Ethan, and Marty, you guys all got into the Barrels for Hope. I know Chris, I know you didn't go down there, but 99.9% sure you guys are all in. So first pick is actually looking to be in March. It's going to be an Elijah Craig barrel proof pick.
Heck
Wow.
yeah.
So yeah,
the
starting
one
off
that's
with
running,
the,
huh?
Stuff.
yeah, starting off with a bang. So that's going to be a lot of fun. And I know throughout the rest of this year, I'm not sure how many picks we're going to have. I know we've been allocated, I believe it was 14 picks from that store. So I'm thinking like this year we'll probably want to do like 6 to 8, if I'm not mistaken, if not more. But I think it's a minimum of 6. And then next year, once we roll into it, it'll wind up being, I think, 14 is what the liquor store owner
That's
allocated.
awesome.
It's a great deal, man.
Yeah, I mean, and one of them being a 4-gate, he gets a 4-gate pick. So we got 4-gate, 1792, ECBP. I'm trying to think of what else. I'm not sure if he gets a Weller foolproof pick or not. I'm not 100% sure, but
New
but
Riff? New Riff by chance?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure what he gets. I don't. I have to ask Lance exactly what 14 he's going to give us. I know he gets, I think, a total of 28. So he's going to give us half of what he gets through charity. So
Wow.
yeah, it's extremely generous of him. So
Very generous.
So yeah,
And for a good cause, which is I think
it's all for great cause, man. Again, so it all goes to charity. Again, we each have a charity that we chose for everything to go to. Lance did breast cancer awareness. Josh and Aaron did mental awareness. She writes love on her arms, I believe is what it's called. I did folds of honor. And then what's the last one? Joe did Make-A-Wish Foundation. So
bourbon, that's killer, man. Doing a new riff rye and a bourbon in April.
Where's that?
In the chat.
Oh, nice. Okay. Katie Turf picking a new riff rye and bourbon in April if you need. Nice bourbon. That's pretty sweet. What did a lot of bonding can happen at hungover breakfast?
Oh yeah, for sure.
That's where the truth comes out. That's where the truth comes out.
So it'll be fun. It's gonna be a lot of fun going down to Kentucky. I've already we already planned on a couple tours through Heaven Hill, and then gonna have lunch at Bardstown.
You won't be disappointed.
Yeah. Bardstown.
We did it.
We weren't able to get, or were we able to get food? God, I can't remember now. I think the first time I went down to Kentucky, we didn't have time for lunch. The second time we did, I think we got dinner though, if I'm not mistaken, or something. I can't remember.
Lunch when I was with you.
That's what it was then, Marty.
We were in the back room, then we went and had lunch. Then we went.
Yeah. We went to the vintage room.
Yeah, and I think we went and saw Bill after that.
Yeah, we did. We went to Bill from Fourgate's house, which is pretty wild.
We just showed up, knocked on the door. Hey, how you doing?
Pretty much.
Like, you could come over, and we did.
Yeah. You start rolling through the neighborhood.
Yeah,
it's like
we
You
got
start
there
looking
like
through the
3 and
messages
left
like
at
you
10.
sent me the invite. You sent me the invite.
He would come over, y'all yelled no take backs and headed over.
Yeah, it was hey, cheers, Ben. Have fun over there.
Cheers, Ben.
Matt.
Cheers,
Yeah,
bud.
good people.
Mhm.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun hanging out with Bill. Again, it sucks I had to leave early. I had to catch my flight. I know from Marty, from what I understand, you guys all went downstairs and got to hang out. So I didn't get
another time.
Huh?
There'll be another time.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sure. Well, hopefully Jason gets another 4 roses this year. Jason and Scott.
Yeah, I think he said that they
if not 2, that's what he's hoping for.
Yeah. I think he reached out to them. That Jack Daniel's High Toast is ridiculous. It does not taste like a freaking rye whiskey at all.
No.
And the more and more that old Carter sits out, it does not drink 117. Before
that old
but,
Carter
like,
doesn't drink 117 like at all. It's
to me, it drinks.
Crazy.
I mean, I said 98, but I would readjust to like 98 to 105.
Yeah,
like not much more.
Yeah, to me, it was coming off as all rye spice.
Yep.
Who was that? Mike Montgomery? Oh, okay. I just wanted to, I had to get confirmation on that Blue Run Emerald Rye.
Oh, nice.
On the age. So Mike just said, yeah, I'm going to have Mike on February 13th. I think that's a Monday. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a Monday. February 13th, I'm going to have Mike on. We're just going to kind of just sit and discuss some stuff, like what they have planned as far as, releases at the new Georgetown distillery and stuff like that. So it'd be fun just to kind of hear what they're going through and stuff like that. So
I want to know what kind of barrels they're using, because I swear to God, we have a Blue Note pick that's finished in Argentinian red wine. It's aged in French oak barrels. That the Blue Note is finished in those Argentinian red wine and French oak barrels, and it's cake frosting. And I got the same nose off of that Blue Run rye.
Interesting.
I'll have to pour you a sample, Dan. I think I poured Eric a sample here yesterday. I can't remember exactly, but I know I had it out.
Yeah, Katie had like 35 samples between 1 and 2 ounces to send out this past couple of days.
I hear you, man. I tell you what, every time I go to UPS, it's like, hey, Dan. It's like, oh, my God, this is bad. This is bad. Like, you guys know me by name. UPS knows me by name. Like, it's bad. It's really bad. Our Ramos is in the house. What's going on, man? Cheers. 1 through 26. Chris, I can't hear you.
I'm trying to get somebody to pick me another whiskey here. Jake picked my first one, but
you should do 14.
14.
If Joe doesn't,
one, Chris.
If Joe doesn't respond, you should do 14.
Yep.
There you go.
Eric, I got to ask you, man, would you be willing to come on and do a blind challenge like this?
Yeah, absolutely, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go, Chris.
Not
And
too
then
bad,
Joe
not
said
too shabby.
17.
That's too much. I can't do that. We'll get another one in a minute.
Chris, I know you want to. Well, Chris, you did this kind of with Lance when you were on, right? It was Lance, you, and
Trev. Was it Trev?
no.
Who was with me?
Wow.
God,
You
I can't
definitely
Oh,
only
man.
picked 17.
It's
Nah,
bad.
that's messed up. We don't even remember.
17 is how many points the Niners are going to beat the Eagles. Uh-oh.
That's what I was talking
Stop
about.
it, Jake.
Jake
Relax.
talking.
Man.
Yeah, Jake
Uh-oh.
keeps talking. Everybody's talking. Barely beat the
Yeah.
Dallas Cowboys, you know?
Yeah.
Dak Prescott's trash.
Dak, yeah. I mean, again, I'm surprised the Cowboys even made it, to be honest with you, but, you know, it's whatever.
I mean, the Giants made it, so they make it so easy to make it these days. It's like, what, 5 teams don't make it at this point?
Yeah. So again, I do plan on having some people on the channel. Again, next week I'm going to have Andy and Todd from 21090, and they're going to go. Well, they're going head to head, but then also against Sean from Whiskey Wars. But again, anybody who sends me an email or messages me, whatever, I would love to have anybody on to go through a challenge like this. Again, it's a lot of fun for me to kind of pick some stuff. So, Eric, I will say it would be tough for me to pick something for you. I mean, I know we've hung out once, and I saw what you picked, but I don't know if I could pick something for you right now. I don't know your palate enough yet.
That's probably better. Just pick something random.
Chris,
No
I
expectations on my
would
end.
definitely do something again. So
I'm trying. Now I can't. It's gonna bother me now that I can't think of the third person we were on with.
was it Ben? Was it his friend Ben? Was it Ben?
Yes, that's who it was.
Was
They
it
were
Ben?
in like
Okay,
another
yeah.
city. They were in another city. There were 2 of them, but they were in another city together.
Yes. Okay.
And
All right.
Ben was late. Yeah.
Yep. All right.
You picked a
Yeah.
good. I mean, you picked Nulu for me, and it was right when you were like, I picked one for each of you. You should all like it. Nulu was for me, and I was like, this is the best one, and it was Nulu.
Yeah. Yeah. I missed that bottle. That was a damn good bottle too. I'm out of it now.
So
but-
good.
Which Nulu?
Huh?
Which Nulu?
It was the
Was it the
Nulu
toasted?
toasted bourbon
Okay.
Yeah, Nulu
from
toasted.
Seal
bourbon.
Box. It was from Seal Box. It was. I mean, it
loved
was. Yeah. It was really good. I mean, I have some stuff here to kind of throw some people through some loops, though.
Oh yeah.
There's a lot of stuff. I mean, I eventually I got to get some shelves built up on the walls in the other room because I can't keep everything. I got stuff sitting on the piano up here.
It's just on the floor. It's wherever.
Yeah,
it
I mean,
fits,
it's all
you
over
know?
the floor. I got stuff all here, all behind me.
That sounds like a good problem to have.
Damn right.
Yeah. I mean, it's. I mean, I
Until
got
my
some-
wife walks downstairs and says clean up. I got nowhere to put
I
it.
mean, check this out, man. I got the old Bourbon Pursuit bottles down here from like their number 7 release.
Oh, wow,
So
dang.
it's all back here. You can't see them. We've got a bunch of them.
But we have the
So good.
most recent or the newer ones. Some
Yeah,
newer-
cool as hell, man.
Forward, I think.
yeah.
Yeah, this is from February 2019.
Nice.
Where's
Crazy
it
they've been
sourced
around
from?
for that long.
This is. It just says, "Is it fall?" Because I swear I just tasted pumpkin spice latte. 14 years. I think it's Dickel, if I'm not
That's
mistaken.
got to be a Dickel, yeah.
Yeah, it is still in Tennessee. That's Dickel. And then I have another one of theirs. This is, I think, release number 3. Yeah, this is their 3rd release from Pursuit.
Wow.
And this is also distilled in Tennessee. So,
I'm excited for what they're going to be doing. They picked a couple
Mhm.
Woodinville rye barrels that I think they're going to release under that
Whoa.
Pursuit series label.
Nice.
So
Yeah.
hopefully, I mean, we snag all their Woodinville stuff when they release it under their label because it's delicious.
Yeah. I don't know if I've ever had a Woodinville rye, to be honest with you.
We'll send you some.
I don't think so anyway. I know. I mean, obviously, I've had their bourbon because I did a couple of picks, but I don't think I've ever had. I don't think I've ever had one of their ryes. Chris, did Shareport reach back out to you?
Yeah, I've talked to them a couple of times. We've been back and forth.
Was it Jay?
Yeah, Jay. Yep.
Okay. Are they gonna send you some stuff?
Yeah, we're hoping to get something together, and then I know you went on and did it on your own for the Dusty's debut. I don't personally think that I'm there, so I'm gonna try and reach out to a couple of people that I know to get a first pick together.
You got more subs than I do, man. I think you'll be.
Subs are one thing. People like to click that subscribe button once in a while, but that doesn't always convert to actual support. You know what I mean? There's a big difference between 2,000 supporters and 4,000 4,000
Do you know if you're gonna? if you're gearing more towards like a bourbon or a rye?
I want to go with just for my first pick. I want to go with something a little more cost effective, just to kind of gauge. Yep. I don't want to put out like a barrel bourbon pick at $112.
Yeah, my first one was a Dickel or a Dickel single barrel.
I'm thinking about like a Blue Note. I like the Blue Note, like an uncut, unfiltered. I think $40-$45 in that price range is perfectly fair for anybody who's interested.
Blue Note would be awesome.
You'll probably blow through that, man. I mean, again, like, my biggest concern when I talked to him was like a high yield. Yep. And mine was 208 bottles. And I was like, holy shit, how the hell am I going to sell all this?
That's what I'm afraid of. And I talked to him. He said, listen, be realistic with yourself. Where are you at in your journey? And I said, I'm not 208 bottles into it. Now, would I love to? Absolutely. Do I think that maybe one day it's possible? Sure. Yeah. Would I rather partner up with somebody, do it together, have a little bit of fun, sell out in a week and be done with it? Absolutely. But
just reach out, man. Like me and other channels, and we'll be happy to promote whenever that time comes.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, that's what it's about, man, because we know it's good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Joe. Well, I don't have a piano. My grandmother has a piano, and I have liquor bottles sitting on top of it. She would not approve. But I can't play anything on the piano, Joe. I can't. Not a damn thing. My little ones will come over here and just kind of strike the keys, but other than that, that's about all the play it gets. So Woodinville Rye has some awesome melon note that keeps bringing me back. Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Eric says, you say he's had the regular Woodinville Rye. I've never had one of the ryes before. I don't think I have anyway. I think it's only just been bourbon.
We'll get you some of the cast strength rye, because when we left Washington, when we moved from there, we bought like a case of the cast strength rye because it was distillery only. They weren't doing picks at the time.
Is that their own distillate though?
Yeah. Everything that has always been theirs.
Yeah. Chris, let me know, man, when you do that pick. I'll again gladly promote it. So.
Oh yeah, I appreciate that. I'll definitely be reaching out.
You went head over heels with my pick, man. So again, I mean, the support is much appreciated. I will
just 204, 206, 208, whatever
it was too much, man. That was the problem. Is like I voiced my concerns about a high pick, a high price, and I know they're like, it's Baltimore, you should be fine. I was like, oh, okay,
yeah.
So I
just get nervous. I think you'll get through it though. You'll get through it.
Yeah, it's a lot, man. I mean, it was a lot, and again, it's again with the support and help from you guys. I mean, you guys have just just the supporting and posting and all that kind of stuff is just it's awesome, and in order, I know in order to get another pick through them, I mean, you got to be able to sell through fairly quickly. And I know Chad and Sarah are big into shared pour, as well as Jay. So Jay, I don't know if anybody knows who Jay is, but Jay West is Jay West is from Whiskey Raiders. So not only does he write, but he also has his Instagram page. It's T and the letter 8 and the K and the E. But Jay's involved in a lot of stuff, so he's heavily involved
everything.
in everything. Reddit, I mean, you name it.
He control. If you're talking whiskey on Reddit, take is involved.
He's involved in everything, man.
Yep.
And not only that, he's an Ascot's judge. He's in other spirits competitions. So he's all in it. So, it's. They got some good people in there. I don't know what Chad and Sarah do. I know they're curators for Shared Pour. I'm not sure again what 100% what they do with Shared Pour, but I know that they're part of it. When you look Shared Pour up, they pop up. So not sure. Why do I feel like we've been on live for 4 hours and it's only been 2.5 hours right now?
It's because Katie's
the crazy part. It's been 34 minutes since I was oh, it's only 10 o'clock. You invited people to jump.
It's
had to have been an hour and a half.
So Marty, I know Marty, Katie, and Ethan. What it is? 9:30 your time.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it's early. Huh? What is it?
I'm 10:30.
You're 10:30.
Yeah.
Yeah, Marty's North Carolina now.
Yep.
Oh, that's right, Marty. I forgot you're North Carolina. Forgot about that.
Traitor.
All good.
So if you had to pick another, your next pick, Dan, what do you think it would be?
Something that is not 204 bottles. that is like a must. It cannot.
So let me ask you. I'm not far enough in the journey yet. At what point do they tell you an average yield? Do they tell you going into that Sagamore pick it might be between 150 to 200, or they're just telling you?
I had no idea, but when I text Jay, I was like, look, man, I'm not looking for something that's gonna yield over 180 bottles. Being a new channel, I mean, it's gonna be hard. I was like, oh, no worries. It's Baltimore, it's hometown, you'll sell through. And Brian came back. He was like, oh, there's 208 bottles. I was like,
208.
What? So, I mean, so typically, I guess, depending on who your pick is through, I know there's times where if you're able to go to the distillery to actually do the pick, they can kind of give you an idea then. Mm-hmm. I know that, and this is just through experience, through some of the other picks that we did, they'll have an idea. If we did it live with somebody, with for barrel, for instance, right? When we did the barrel pick, they'll tell you how many barrels or how many bottles would come from that yield as well. So I think it just depends on who you go through, what company you go through to figure out what the yield is going to be.
I agree with Win on this one, Dan.
Too.
We'll come help you.
Do we know what those yield, though? I guess it's all about the year, but I wonder what those Nashville barrels yield.
Again, I don't. I'm not 100% sure. I know Matt and Stuff and Whiskey just did one, so I'm sure that'll sell through in a day.
Yeah. Oh, it sold out.
I think they already sold out.
It sold out in 2 hours.
Yeah, it's gone. Yeah.
Well, when you put, no disrespect to anybody, but Matt's got the following that's going to push that over anybody. You know what I mean?
Matt's palate will sell a bottle. Yep.
Right. Yeah. Matt's palate alone, I'm going to trust the man. Not that I don't trust Josh and Aaron. I absolutely love those two.
Yep.
And Stuff and Whiskey do some amazing stuff. But when you put a couple of people like that together, which is, again, why I want to get involved with somebody, because 2 people you only need to sell half,
Right.
How much easier would it have been to push 104 bottles instead of 208?
Yep, agree.
But you think of Matt's Backbone pick, it sat for a while. It went to getting multiples if they wanted. I think it was the time of year. And the fact that Josh and Aaron did a home.
I'm not going to make it whiskey release time, end of the year type of release.
Yeah, the Backbone was.
Okay.
I'm not going to make excuses, but I think mine was done at a hard time of year too, because it was right around Christmas time.
Yeah.
When that was, released. So again, that is going to be a little bit harder, but again, with such a high yield, that's going to be hard too. So does Adam want to come on? Katie, Ethan?
So I think he's going to be able to come on about 10:15.
Okay, no worries.
Or sorry, 11:15 your time.
Yeah, he works until 11 your time.
Okay, that's cool. No worries. I'm not in any kind of rush whatsoever. So NBC that are Kentucky, or I swear they have a 5-year that is BT juice.
Oh yeah, we
were
picked it
just
up this
there,
weekend.
and
Interesting.
we were able to taste Matt, Josh, and Aaron's pick, and their pick was good. But then we had another 5-year that was their quote unquote Nash Tucky line, which I don't know what makes it Nash Tucky versus just from Kentucky, because theirs was supposed to be from Kentucky. It is
Nice.
It's Stag Junior. Like it is Stag Junior at 5 years, but not in a young way. It's crazy. Like
What?
it's so much so we bought what they had. They got confused, and we said we wanted 2, and what they had, they only told us 1. Katie went back in and was mad
like
because
immediately.
she was confused. Like she was mad because she couldn't get both of them. They were that damn good. Yeah, Adam was there.
Well, like I wouldn't, and immediately as soon as I realized that like we didn't get what we had told her we wanted, and I was like, "Oh, well, we want that bottle." He goes, "I just sold it." I was like, "It's just whiskey. It's fine."
But she was repeating it like a mantra.
Just whiskey. It's fine.
Okay.
But it's that good.
Yeah. Chris, do you have an idea of who you're gonna partner with yet, or?
So I'm waiting to hear back from Jay on the exact things that we talked about, which distilleries are available to go through a pick with, and then yield as well. If I can so the whole reason I got involved with this and reached out to you in the first place was New Riff came out with their single barrel program and kind of released it to everybody. So basically anybody who's anybody can reach out to New Riff and be like, I want to buy a barrel. And looked awesome. $12,000 for a barrel, $6,000 for a half barrel, down to $3,000. You can buy a quarter barrel. It gets you about $60. They break it down all for you right there on the sheet that they sent out. So I'm thinking, or 60 bottles, not $60. Sorry. I'm thinking I can sell $60, or 60 bottles. I can, at $45 a piece, I can sell that. So I reached out to New Riff and I was like, hey, I want to be part of your quarter barrel program. What do I have to do? Well, the biggest thing with me in Pennsylvania is distribution, right? I'm not going to go pick them up at New Riff, bring them back to Pennsylvania in my basement, and then start shipping stuff out. Like we've seen how that's gone with plenty of do it, right? You don't want to, I don't need the ATF knocking at my door. And I was like, that's not going to be an option. So then I started reaching out, like, who does distribution? Like, who can I partner with that does distribution? And that's when I reached out to you. So New Riff is definitely an option. I would love to do like that 60 bottle yield for the first one and call it a day, sell my 60 bottles and be like, cool, we're good. But at the end of the day, if I can get something, 120, 130, 140 bottles and partner with somebody, then, I'm right back to where I started. And you get to partner with somebody, you get to have fun. You can hop on the live stream, taste them together and have the whole experience.
Agree. Well, hopefully that comes through for you, man. I mean, that's
great. Like I said, reach out, dude. Let us know.
Yeah, I'm hoping to hear about Jay, but he reached out to me end of last week and said hopefully by next week he'll have an inventory for me of what's available, and then I'll probably reach back out about yield and everything.
So another one that is the same juice as Blue Note is Wheel Horse.
Yeah, buddy.
Same Green River juice.
Yeah.
Spectacular stuff.
And I think same price point. Well, maybe a little bit higher. Like $50 $60 range, not 45 to 50.
No, we paid.
That was in my recent video, man.
I know, I saw.
Exactly. I saw it and I laughed because you picked 2 Green River bottles.
Which was funny because I'm pretty sure Ethan picked 2 Green River bottles.
Yeah, I mean, for me, like, again, I mean, everybody loves a nice, like, cocktail that has a little bit of spiciness to it and all that, but like I think what is it, where is it, the Wheel Horse 101 offers is like it's more of like a fruit forward profile. Again, something that's a little different from turkey a little bit more spice forward, but again, and like a bourbon sidecar, that would be great. Again, in a whiskey sour, again, you're not getting, you wouldn't be getting some spiciness from that turkey, be getting more of a fruit forwardness. I think it makes for a great cocktail, and not only that, but just a great drinker at 101 proof. Again, a little more fruity profile than that turkey that comes in a little spicy. It's a good drinker, and then the Green River. I mean, as far as the daily drinker, that is a damn good bottle. I don't know if you guys have tried that or not, but it's damn good.
Love it.
Sorry, I'm about to get the hiccups. I'm trying to stop myself.
Speaking just the comment you put up here, I didn't want to say anything. Experienced whiskey old guy. I'm not saying anything about Josh and Aaron's pick. I absolutely trust their palates and everything. That when it comes to that, I'm just saying in general, partnering with somebody, whether it be Matt from ADHD or the guy with 50 subscribers, it just helps to have another community involved with you. Nothing against Josh and Aaron. I didn't mean anything like that in the beginning of my first statement. So just wanted to put that out there.
Yeah, and I'm right there with you, Chris, and I agree completely. Like I said in chat, but I'll say it like I'm the same way, right? For me, the difference is I've had Matt's stuff, and I haven't had Josh and Aaron's.
Right.
And for example, Matt's Nassif Family Reserve blend, it ruined that line for me because they will never be as good as his blend. Never. It's so damn good, right? And so I know what Matt can do, and it makes it super easy. Anytime Matt's name is on something, oh well, it's going to be good.
And I think that's the fun part about finding whether you're the creator side of things or the viewer side of things, finding somebody that you kind of align with, whether they have 100,000 subscribers or 5,000 subscribers. There's people I know that I trust, and Jason from the Mash and Drum, ADHD Whiskey, Bourbon Junkies. We all know the big guys' names. Maybe you agree with them one over the other. Maybe you agree with a smaller guy when it comes to their palate over another, and you start to just align with what they have and what they pick, and if they have picks or anything like that. It doesn't matter, again, where you're at in the subscriber count as much as it does in like your journey with what you agree with palate wise.
Agree, man. That's 100% right there, buddy.
I agree.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Well, and it was like a no-brainer when Dusty released his pick that we were going to get a bottle, because it's like, all right, one, we want to support him, but two, like his palate is amazing.
Right. And I agree with it. My personal palate agrees with what he agrees with.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Hey, Dan, put Joe Graves' comment up if you can.
Then how bad do you think you said 90s first pick will be? Come on, Marty. No, I think again, I think so the beauty of Todd and Andy is they're polar opposites, right? So for instance, and Eric can contest this. So we did a blind over at Joe and Kathy's house, and the outcome was completely different for everyone, really. For everyone. So I think in the grand scheme of things, I think they clearly like different things from one another, but I still think they should do a pick though together. I think it's a great idea. They have enough. They have enough support, not only from from their subs, but just the whole community in general. I think they have enough support to do their own pick. I don't think it would flop.
So with their palates, I feel like Andy leans, from what I gathered in our blind, that he leans towards something that's like really bold and like the flavor profile. You know, like that caramel and vanilla on that light whiskey that he liked, or like the Mash and Journey Found North, like that, like maple pancake, so he favors that, and Todd definitely favors on the rye side. So
that's what I'm saying. So it's like it
could be really interesting if you could find something that matches like that.
It is, yeah. It's like I said, it's like polar opposites. Like when they picked their stuff, it was completely different. So, David,
drain pour.
That's funny.
I love Joe.
Marty. If you want to reach out to different jams, we have some samples of Mass Pick. That's awesome. Dancer on the answer. Come on, Joe. You put me on the spot, man.
Drain pour.
I know, right? I love this community. Great whiskey comes with it. Hell yeah. The first pick comes drain pour. Look who pops up, Joe.
Man.
I'm saying.
Right on
Just
time.
give Jason that idea. He'll come up with a tater sticker for it.
It needs to be called technical difficulties.
Oh, even better.
It's I mean, for them, like I love 21090's channel. I think they bring something so different to the community, right? So not only is it like, not only do they love beer, right? But then, they go into whiskeys, but then the whole music like scheme, but like behind everything, I just think it's a great idea from those guys. And, again, having, spent some time with those guys, and it would actually be really cool to have them do a pick, because it would just, I don't know if there'd be an argument between what was better and what wasn't, but they do tend to seem to have like those kind of polar opposite picks.
It would have to be a blend.
That blind.
When you watch 21090 every Tuesday, it just reminds me how great my channel really is. No, I'm just kidding. I'm totally. I know Todd's back in here. I just had to say something shitty. I love them, man. They're friends. They really are.
Oh, they're great people, man. Both of them. Even though Todd uses Coke Zero as a chaser, it's all right, man. Like,
I miss the days when they used to do the reviews outside. I think it was outside at the Whiskey Barrels.
Yeah.
I love those videos.
I'm not gonna lie though, man. The Coke Zero was I'm not gonna say it was a palate cleanser, but it was nice to kind of drink in between whiskeys. So Todd, I'm not there with you 100%, but I can semi agree with you on that one. So
Kathy says she can provide stickers from high school.
We need those pictures out right now.
That's awesome.
She has them.
That's exactly what needs to happen.
Yeah, Chris. Hopefully Jake gets back in touch with you. Get to something good, man, and we'll push the hell out of that shit, buddy.
He's been awesome through the whole process. I haven't had one complaint. He broke it down for me since the very beginning, told me, what I'm entailed and what's involved, and answered all my questions right off the bat. So I have no doubt. I mean, that's why I asked you, from beginning to end, how long did it take? So I don't expect to have a pick out tomorrow, but at the end of the day, in the next couple of months, hopefully we can get the first one rolling.
Yeah. I mean, because I basically based that timeline off of when I talked to Brian to the time that it went and got shipped to Shared Pour. So I kind of I used that timeline basically to send to you as and again, it may be completely different, but that was
just gives me an idea.
Yeah, but I mean, again, man, like I mean, for you, I think, to be very honest, like I don't think you're going to have an issue selling through stuff, man. So I will share the hell out of it. I know, the whiskey community will share the hell out of it. So looking forward to it, man. Because I'm going to buy a bottle. So if not more,
I figured if I can get to 60, I'm buying at least 4 or 5.
So you'll be fine, dude. You'll blow through 60 easy.
We're down for a bottle. Just count it.
Hell yeah, you'll blow through 60, dude. No problem.
I'm hoping,
And if it's Blue Note, count us in for like 4.
4 of them? Right. I'm writing this down. This is online.
This
is online.
I already sold out, right?
It's awesome.
Speaking for Drift Dram, since he is my better half, yes. So I'm still waiting for that damn P90X pick, the alligator bourbon history. Oh, man. Oh, God, it's funny. Katie Turk, 3 best friends. Where are we here? Whoops. Am I frozen right now?
No.
Nah, you look
Okay. I just see it spinning. Oh shit.
That means you're drunk.
That means you drank too much.
Dude, I'm gonna tell you, I'm not gonna lie to you, man. There's some mornings. Like, if I gotta wake up on that couch, there's some mornings I wake up and the whole goddamn room is like, oh shit.
The end of the year is the worst. The end of the year is the worst part because there's like so much content that you just have to kind of pump out at the end of the year, and it's just with all the new releases, and then 25 days of Christmas, all these people are doing, and you're drinking, 2-3 drinks a night. It gets tough.
Yeah. I mean,
That's funny. That's so funny. It's sitting right here.
You got to pour it up now, right?
What is that,
Yeah,
Marty?
I had it to start.
Is that early times?
Early times.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I can barely see it. I think I have it early times over here.
Is it a screw cap or a cork?
This is the new one, and the old one's over there.
I got the same thing. For a while, I was going to do a video on the old
Dude,
one versus
I
the
picked
new
this
one.
up tonight, out the door tax and all, $26.
I hate you.
Such a great value.
It just hit Pennsylvania's coming soon screen. So if that tells you anything about Pennsylvania.
Yeah, Rob has all kinds of trouble in Pennsylvania, man. He talks about how shitty their picks are.
It's
like how bad.
Here's the thing. I've tried to reach out to a couple of people within our liquor system here in Pennsylvania. I reach out to I know people that work for them, and they send me emails of people who are a little bit higher up. And I reached out to the person who, quote unquote, does the picks for Pennsylvania. And I sent him an email. I got his email. I sent it out to him. I got a response from another person who was the media manager for Fine Wine and Good Spirits. And he was basically like, hey, if you have any questions, you have to go through me. And I was like, great, I have a bunch of questions. Can I talk to you? And he was like, well, let's get something on the calendar, right? Pushes it back. But they don't. The moral of the story is they're not doing picks. They're just reaching out to distilleries and saying,
that's what Rob's guess. Literally, what you're saying clarifies what Rob's guess is they just said, hey, we want a pick of Remus. And Remus is probably picking something that nobody else wants. It's like, here's a
Pennsylvania
great way to get
is
rid
not
of it.
sending anybody down to any of these distilleries.
That's interesting.
There's no way.
Say that. That's good to know.
And they refuse to answer any questions on it. Even the media, like the guy that you're supposed to talk to about any media questions, refuses to answer any questions.
Yeah, he goes to West Virginia. He'll go to Maryland. He'll go to Ohio,
Jersey and Delaware.
Everything else.
On the other side, yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll say that's all true, but I think the picks are really hit or miss because I've had, I don't know, it's probably been like 2 or 3 that were like actually pretty good, and then I've had some that are like really shitty.
But can you say which 2 or 3? Because I'll tell you the best ones that I have are ones that are a hit no matter what. Like the Russell's Reserve single barrel. I haven't had a bad one yet. So like to mess that up would be tough. I feel like they're just getting picks and they're just, again, they're hit or miss definitely, but the ones that are hits are usually hits no matter what.
What else? Other than that, I had a full proof that was really good other than the Russells. I'm trying to think what else.
I would love to have a full
I can't open the sample.
Don't open it up yet.
I gotta try it.
What you open the 13th colony?
Yeah.
Oh man. Do it.
Don't finish it. I want you to try it one night before you have anything else too.
That's true.
What did you pour, Eric? Did you move on from Rare Breed?
Yeah, so I'm on an Old Scout pick right now. I went through a Barrel King, that Stag Junior finish. Now I'm on to an Old Scout. And the third one that was good, before I forget, was Knob Creek.
The Knob Creek single barrels though are another. I haven't had a bad one. I haven't personally had a bad Knob Creek single barrel.
I've had varying experiences with them. Yeah, nothing that's ever bad, but I've had a PA pick that's blinded really well against other really good Knob Creek picks. So yeah, but it's hit or miss. I agree with you
that they're hit or miss. Absolutely.
The Elijah Craig that I got from them is trash.
Is that the new single barrel pick? Is that more recent?
Yeah, I forget. It's like an 8-year. I think I got it like 130 some proof. It's not trash, because no Elijah Craig is trash, but it's just not good like what you would expect.
Yeah.
The nose on this thing is like fucking ridiculous, man.
You'll drink it 10 times and you'll have 10 different flavor profiles, guaranteed.
So you've tried it already, right?
Yeah. It's something that I haven't experienced. I'm not saying I have been in this world for a long time when it comes to the whiskey world, but I have not experienced anything like this when it comes to this particular double oak.
I mean, for this one, I mean, I think you gotta let it sit for a little bit, man. It's
135 proof.
Yeah, it's a little ethanol forward on the nose.
Definitely a little proof on there.
Yeah. Oh, it's like chocolate freaking muffins.
I said chocolate. I said some toasted marshmallow on there because of the double oak.
Oh yeah, so sweet.
There's a lot of sweetness. I think they said it's what, 5 years in one barrel, 4 years in another, something like that.
Let me see. Hold on.
I don't know if it tells you right.
Yeah,
on there
they sent me this little card inside this box.
That's awesome that they sent you that, though.
I'm pretty happy by it, man. To be honest with you, like I wasn't expecting it at all.
Right.
So double oak bourbon is bottled at cask strength, is uniquely matured in separate charred oak barrels to extract additional soft, sweet oak character. Finished with toasted maple wood, this bourbon packs a punch at 135.3 proof, but is I can't read that word. Smooth on the palate. This 13th colony is in its purest form. 9 years old, 135.3 proof, limited release, first release in October 2022, second release planned for fall of 2023.
Heck yeah.
Why do they use big words I can't read? I can't see
What is
that.
it? Turn it around. Well, we're not going to be able to see it.
Oh, luxuriously. I'm sorry. Luxuriously.
Luxurious.
Wow, getting deep.
Yeah, luxuriously.
We were going to get there. So yeah, it's 5 years in one barrel, 4 years in another, but for the last 2 years, it's.
I hear you, David Bays.
Oh,
Lucky 7. I've only had the
that
proprietor.
holiday toast.
The proprietor was real good too. I haven't had the holiday toast.
The damn 6-year opened up and it became nice, to be honest.
Okay.
So this is 9 years old?
9 years. 5 years in one new charred oak barrel, 4 years in a second new charred oak barrel. During the second new charred oak barrel, that 2 years into that, so for 2 out of the 4 years, out of 2 years, they add toasted maple staves.
Wow. Yeah, if you shoot us a message, Chris, we'll get you a sample of that holiday toast so you can try it. It's really, really good.
And you said you didn't have the double oak 13 colonies, right? So I got that coming your way right back.
Okay, awesome. That would be greatly appreciated.
It's still like very ethanol forward though on the nose, man.
Mine wasn't that bad after I tried it. Mine wasn't that bad. For 135 proof, mine wasn't that bad. But mine had been open. My brother-in-law had it for, I would say, a couple of weeks. Opened up.
Yeah, I mean, I get this like chocolate malt, marshmallow, like burnt marshmallow sweetness.
Yep, chocolate marshmallow.
I can't get like my nose into it though because it's so heavy on the.
Is Lucky 7 Barton, by the way? We've been talking about Lucky 7 tonight.
Yeah.
It's Barton, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I was pretty sure.
Like, that's the craziest thing to me, right? So for the longest time, people were like, "Oh, Barton sucks. Barton sucks," and now look at Barton. All that
Calumet 16, Barton, Sam Houston, everything. Lucky 7.
And this shit on people's like top 10 whiskeys of the year is the funniest thing, man.
Well, they just have so much stuff with age that I feel like a lot of people are. Everybody's falling off.
People just left them alone.
Yeah, well, nobody touched them for a while.
Well, I think, to be honest with you, I think people got confused that outside of 1792, like, they're still releasing good shit outside of 1792, and I think people got confused by it, man. To be honest with you, I don't think they knew it was Barton. Man, now it's starting to really open up now.
You should let it sit for a few minutes.
Give it a minute.
Cap it.
Yeah, cap it and
cap it.
I don't have anything to cap it. I'm gonna pick up my microphone here.
You can find some, Dan. I believe.
All right,
but now you need another Glen to pour something in.
All right, I got plenty. I got gold ones. I got gold ones with stuff in it. What's going on here?
Yep.
I'm gonna have to get with Marty to get a gold whiskey nose Glen.
Those gold Glens, by the way, are awesome.
I got you.
Yep. So on Barton, right? I feel like Barton is highly dependent upon age and proof, right? So for me, full proof, ethanol all the time.
Yeah.
All the time. Actually, Eric, one of the picks that you sent us was the closest to non-ethanol forward that I've had from their foolproof picks. But at Bottled and Bond, I love that shit. Oh my god, it's so
Their Bottled and Bond is so $17.92, right?
Yeah, it's so
underrated,
100 proof, right?
Yeah.
I get a lot of heat off of all of their stuff personally, but I think the flavor profile just makes up for whatever you're getting heat wise.
And then Ethan's a sucker for the age 12 year.
And the 12 year is the best bottle they make. It is so damn good once it gets past about 10 years.
Okay. So even over their Bottled and Bond?
Yeah. Once you get past 10 years, I can handle whatever proof they have, right? They're all of the proprietors we've had have been awesome. We had one that was underwhelming. It sat for a few weeks, and after a few weeks it opened up, and it's awesome now.
And
what was the proof of the underwhelming one? Do you remember?
126 or 27.
It was I think it was lower than yours, if I recall correctly.
So my experience with those is that like anything in like the high 120s and 130s has been a hitter, and anything like they had a bunch of them at like 119, 120 that have been just like all right.
I think it was.
So that's why I was curious.
Yeah, I think I'd have to look at it. We had it out.
It was the Justin's House of Bourbons. Right?
No. It was Seal Box.
Oh, it was a Seal Box pick.
Because we passed on the Justin's House of Bourbon, and it was
did.
really, really good, but it was higher proof.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the Seal Box one really opened up, but it took a bit. Yeah, and happy belated anniversary, Whack. Good call out, Marty.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, bless her heart.
Exactly. Dana is a saint.
All right, I
didn't see who won earlier. Did anybody I missed win earlier for the Dusty pick tonight? Dusty's samples.
We got.
I won.
Yep.
You won?
Yeah.
Yep.
We won.
Eric won the Pappy 15 year.
Golly, congrats.
Copper Wolf won the Stag from 2017. Tim G won the sample from the Pyro bottle. Katie and Ethan won the 1950s Old Forester. Kentucky Tavern. This Kentucky Tavern right here went to Joe Graves. And then Top Dog won the sample pack from the Turks.
Yep.
And then the Old Charter was for Big Vic. Big Vic.
A lot of good stuff.
Big Vic, yeah.
A lot of good stuff tonight.
Yeah, I mean, I try to incorporate as much as I can, man. I mean, just
you share so much, Dusty.
You
like,
do.
Yeah, I do, man. I enjoy it, but again, like I go to UPS and like, oh shit, here we go. I got packages in the bag, like I'm Santa Claus, like carrying around a big old Target bag full of like sample packages and shit. It's really bad.
So I will say, how does that Kentucky Tavern in the bottle compare to the one that you opened with us, the Cherry Bomb?
This is more. I would say it's not as cherry forward on this one. You do get a little more of those dusty notes, but this is not by any means like a like you're chewing like a library book or anything like that, like an old library book. Like this is still really, really good stuff. I mean, when I got this bottle, it was almost full.
Wow.
Tack strip still completely intact. You can tell, like, if someone has glued it, you can tell that someone has glued it. So, like, I can pinpoint by my eye to see if someone has glued this, whether it's with Elmer's glue, old glue. It's so easy to tell. One of the first, like, tall tale signs is if you were to put enough glue on this and put your tack strip over it, it'll still bleed through the tack strip. And when it does, it stains. So one of the things I look for is stains within a tack strip. If there's stains, I typically don't mess with it. So, but this is good. I know who I got this through. This was from a more local person. I'll say out of Delaware when I got this, but very trustworthy. Again, in one of my very tight knit groups of people I will buy stuff from. But this is there's still that cherry profile to it, but it's not along those medicinal sides. It still has a lot of nice, like, kind of oakiness to it. A little bit of that dusty note to it, but not overly done with like the not overly dusty with like library book type of dustiness to it. So good stuff though. Damn good stuff. Dark, clear, crystal clear. And again, it's got that pour on the inside. Let's flip it over real quick. I hope I don't spill any.
I hope you do.
Please
Look
don't.
at that filling up.
Don't do that.
What year is it?
I guess filling up. That's pretty wild, isn't it?
It is. That's awesome.
That's pretty
What
cool.
year did you say that was, Dan?
This is old, man. This is 60. So it was distilled mid 50s.
God.
Yeah.
You just told me things about whiskeys from the 60s that I'll never need to know in my life, but at the end of the day I was listening as if I was going to buy one tomorrow. I'm just like,
I hear
tax
you.
strip,
No,
check for
absolutely.
glue. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This is what I'm looking for if I see one.
Yeah, so I just went and it's again like none of this stuff is to brag about anything, man. Like that's not me. You guys should know that. But like, I just went and bought a dusty lot from someone. Couple old 1940s old Hill and Hills, 50s old Foresters, which I'm about to share with Katie and Ethan because they won. And then a couple dusty old wild turkeys. So I bought it from a lot. But yeah, again, you just you got to be careful who you buy it from. You got to have some like really credible sources. You got to know the people. For me, like if I didn't know the person I was buying from, I would never buy it. Period. That's just not how I am. Like I have to be able to trust you 100%. And like the great thing about it is, right, like, so I've tasted Kentucky Tavern from all different years. If it doesn't have a cherry profile to it, it's not legit. Like that's what Glenmore distillate tastes like, is a very cherry forward profile. So if I taste something that is Glenmore distillate and does not have that cherry profile to it, I'm done. And I mean, I have bottles from the 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s from Glenmore. I love Kentucky Tavern. And it all shares that same semi-forward cherry profile, not as much as like as it is like later on into the 60s and 70s. But if it doesn't have that cherry kind of flavor profile to it, to me, like I can pick that out. So I mean, it just you just got to be able to trust your sources when you find some of that older whiskey. Like, I helped Eric, for instance, find an old turkey, right? Eric, I don't know if you've cracked that yet. Have you cracked it yet?
I haven't cracked it, but I would say if you're going to buy old whiskey, that you definitely need to have a trusted source that's an expert in vintage whiskey like yourself. Because on my own, I just probably would have paid way too much or gotten something that wasn't good. So
yeah.
Do you find more of a market for older stuff as far as scams go, or?
Oh yeah, dude, people will scam all the fucking time, man. People will scam all the time. Like so I deal. So like yes, I deal on the secondary market. Like don't get me wrong. Like if you search me on secondary, you'll find me. But there is a very tight-knit group of people I will deal with outside of that. That is, we'll say, Northeast local that I'll deal with. And again, I've bought from many of times where, typically, if they have that bottle on them, they'll let you taste a sample of it if it's already open, right? If it's already open, let you taste a sample, taste it. Whatever, but again, a lot of that comes through trust. I trust. I would say 90% of the people that I deal with when it comes to dusty bottles. Secondary market, I mean, you got to be cautious. Again, I know who to deal with on the secondary market. I know who not to deal with on the secondary market. So. Like I have the names of people that I don't deal with, and I'm not the type of person to be like, hey, you know what? Don't deal with this person because of X, Y, Z. Like, I don't do that. But like, if they're skeptical and they ask, I will gladly say, hey, you know what? You should be good. But I mean, I'll always give people pointers like, hey, this tack strip looks a little suspect. Be careful. This fill level looks blah, blah, blah. The whiskey looks a little light to be 8 years. Be careful. Like I talked to Ben Burban earlier. There's a guy trying to sell him an Old Taylor from the 50s. Super light looking whiskey for 6 years old. I was like, Ben, I'd be careful with that, man. Tack strip looked like it was like peeled off, kind of semi broken there on the top. I was like, Ben, I would be cautious of that, man. Like people, they'll get you, man. And it's, I mean, for the most part, that stuff's not cheap. So
right.
You got to be super careful with what you get. Sorry, I'm about to get the hiccups again.
Reaches for his whiskey glass. I like that. That's the right approach.
Water. Water.
No, it's not Dickel. So
you're right.
Do people see Milam and Green?
What is it?
Milam and Green.
What?
It's.
So we found it. Ethan tried it at a friend's house, and it was really good.
Well, so first, like we see the older bottles.
Oh.
It's like a 10 or a 12 year, 90 proof. Just it's the kind of like bottle they would attach a story to normally that I would avoid because of that. They've started putting out these single barrels that are freaking hitters. So if anybody does see this brand and you start to see the single barrels, take a chance on one.
Okay.
It's like $60, $70.
It was $70, but man, it is. So I think so. It says distilled in Tennessee. I think it's the same stuff that Pursuit United is using as their base bourbon, right? The same stuff that I think Uncle Nearest is getting. The Tennessee juice. It's Columbia, Tennessee Distilling Company out of Columbia.
Yep.
My gosh, it's 127 proof flavor bomb.
So, wait, what distiller was that through?
So the label is Milam and Green, but I know they're sourcing.
They're sourcing from Tennessee, but it doesn't taste like Dickel.
No, it's not Dickel. Yeah, and it says distilled in Tennessee.
We'll make sure to send you a sample, Dan, because it's.
So it has to be. I mean, well, there's only so many places it can be then if it's not Dickel, right?
Tennessee Distilling, Columbia.
Yeah,
Tennessee Distilling in Columbia.
Yeah, same thing.
Yeah, it has to be that, right? It says straight. There's no age statement other than that. It must be like it's super super dark. If it was any older than 4 or 5 years, we'd have an age statement on a single barrel, right?
Yeah.
So I'm assuming it's younger stuff, but wow.
I'm going to tell you, like, that time that you guys sent me, was it that Old Kirk?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
That stuff was fantastic, man.
Yeah.
That Caesar's
so
pick?
Good. Yeah. That stuff is really good. Nate Cox says, I trust Dan to give me a legit Dusty samples that JTS Browns from 68. Yeah, man, it's right here.
I need to send you that sample of the one from like our local because they still have cases upon cases.
Yep.
Yeah.
But if you want,
we have connection for getting a younger wife. Yo, oh my god. Oh Jesus. I'm sober all day long. You and me both. I like my integrity, but I love my family. Oh Christ.
That's awesome.
So who here drank this one yet?
I haven't got it yet, man. They tried to deliver it to my house, but I was like, I selected to send it to a place to pick it up.
Oh.
And they're like, "Oh no, we can't do that." And I was like, "What do you mean you can't do that? Like, I just paid you $7.99 to go drop it off at a place. Like, do it." And they're like, "No, we can't do that." So I had called whoever it was, FedEx, UPS, whoever the hell was shipping it. And I was like, hey, look, these people are giving me a hard time. Can you please drop it off at this address? So they're going to do it tomorrow. So I haven't tried it yet, though.
It is.
What is it?
The blood orange.
The blood orange donut from Mash and Journey. The driftless, right?
Yeah, the blood orange brownie. It's a driftless Glen pick. It's a rye. Dude, so that orange flavor is interesting on it. It kind of reminds me, it's like a weird call out, but like Whitman sampler, like there's like cheap candies or whatever, like that orange cream, like one that they have in there. It kind of reminds me of that. And then it's like super rich, like fudge brownie, like after that. It's like a fake orange, though, kind of like a.
Yes. So exactly that, Eric. So the Kingslayer, the Storytime pick from a while back, it's fake strawberry. It's a strawberry roll from Little Debbie. And it's a fake strawberry in the same way that this pick is a fake orange.
Right.
It is the most intense orange that you could ever imagine.
And they were both short barrels. They were both like 70 bottles or something like that.
Small barrels, short barrels.
Yeah, I can't wait to try that one, man.
Yeah, man.
Which ones did you get, Dan?
I just got the blood orange.
The blood orange.
Okay,
yeah.
So, did you guys get the? What did you guys get?
We got all three because we're gonna split up. We did a split with Kelsey Dime, so that like it could go through more tiers, hopefully.
So, did you try the raspberry chocolate cream, the bourbon yet?
We haven't. We'll probably crack it tomorrow because I gotta pour his half bottles off.
Chris, this thing is ridiculous.
I still drink it. I could drink it right now, and I still don't know what I'm drinking. That's where I'm at on it. I don't know what I'm drinking.
All over the place with flavor, man. Like
all it is flavor. It's just a matter of what do you get every time you sip it? It's something different.
Oh my God. I mean, it's like this chocolate. It almost reminds me of like chocolate pancake batter. It's so sweet. Like
it's sweet, but then it's also the age behind it is also there. And then like they throw maple in there, and you're like, okay, there's more sweet at the end of it.
I was gonna say it's like confectionate, like that fake sugary maple. It's all over the place, man.
I've never experienced anything like it. I've never experienced anything like it.
Wow. That's insanely good.
And the distillery's only been operating since 2009, I think was when they opened. So we're talking not even 20 years, like 15 years, 10 years, and they've got a 9-year-old whiskey out there that tastes fantastic, and
that's insane.
Gives you an experience that you're not used to. It's just something different. When every other distillery seems to be like falling in line with getting bought out by a bigger distillery or putting out the same thing, and it's just something different.
Oh, it's so good, man.
Yeah.
Who said this? Katie says, Eric, did you have M&J's first driftless donuts? Right. Can't remember.
Well, I was going to respond through the text to tell you now that I didn't have either of those. That was
somebody's in the chat.
A little before my my time in Master Journey. Yeah.
Who's down here? Hold on.
We'll make sure you get some so you can see like what the old ones were, because like they were really good.
Adam!
Cheers, Adam.
What's going on,
What's
guys?
up, man? Good to see you.
Good to see you too.
What you drinking on?
Nothing yet.
What are you waiting for?
You're way behind.
Hey, Dan, I'll be right back.
You got to catch up.
You need to pop that Nash Tucky.
Yeah,
that's what I will do. But 2 seconds.
Adam has that NBC pick I was talking about. That must be Buffalo Trace juice.
Yeah.
It is straight fruit, like it's grape on the nose.
Really?
At a 5-year.
That's you don't typically find that.
You don't.
So Adam, how close do you live to the Turks? Pretty close?
About 2 hours.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
I mean, by our standards, that's next door.
Yeah.
We saw him Saturday. Him and Him and his wife on Saturday.
Nice.
2 hours is next door.
Oh yeah,
Tennessee. Yeah.
2 hours for me is a long drive. If it's over like 25 minutes, I'm out.
Chris and Eric, I got to ask you guys, where is Jim Thorpe, Pennsylvania, to where you live?
That's the Poconos. It's probably like an hour and a half or whatever, maybe a little over an
Same
hour.
thing for me, about an hour and a half. My parents have a place up in, it's called Hazleton.
Yeah.
It's probably like 15, 20 minutes past Jim Thorpe. So
okay.
I've drive through Jim Thorpe maybe 3 or 4 times every 2 or 3 months.
Have you guys ever gone to Skirmish?
Absolutely.
Paintball?
Yeah.
I grew up on Skirmish paintball.
Yeah, man.
Paintball used, like when I was growing up, paintball was huge. Like 15, 16, 17 years old. That was like that was where like we went for our birthday party type of things.
Yep.
That is the best place for paintball I have ever been in my entire life.
It's a lot of fun. It's expensive. Don't get me wrong.
It is expensive, but it is the best experience you'll ever have.
They have some of the best courses.
Yeah. Without a doubt.
I think the last time I went there was for like a bachelor party, and one of my buddies, my like memory of that trip was that one of my buddies snuck up on like some enclosure or something that like 2 people were in and shooting out of, got pretty close to it, and just unloaded in there from like behind and lit these people up, and like they're like covered in paint, and then like after the round when everybody's walking out, you know who they are, and they were like 2 like 16-year-old girls, and I just busted his balls like forever. Like,
that's horrible.
Jeez.
Yeah, it's so cool. Like when we had a group of guys go there, pretty competitive group of guys, if you will. We went there. We went to Tittman Castle, and I know you guys know what Tittman Castle is. So it's 3 different floors. I mean, just a true castle that you have to either invade or defend. But I mean, just such a fun time. I mean, just amazing courses over there. It's 500 acres of paintball fields up there at Skirmish. So amazing.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
So much fun stuff up there. Again, I haven't been there. I haven't paintball. I can't even tell you the last time I paintballed. It must have been 10, 12 years.
Yeah,
now,
I mean, they have. So not only, again, if you guys look up Tittman Castle at Skirmish, it's a 3-story castle, a huge castle that you guys have to either invade or defend. They have a Black Hawk Down scenario where they have like the helicopter down there. And you got to invade or defend. They also have an old Western town where it's like a straight, kind of a straight road, and then on the left and right you have these like old like Western banks and saloons and stuff like that where you invade and defend. It's a lot of fun though if you get to go with a group of people. Good stuff.
Yeah.
All I know is if we ever go together, I'm on Dan's team.
Me too. Me too.
Yeah. Yep. I've been down that road in real life. Man.
That'll be the next bourbon. The bourbon hangout will be at
Yeah. It's crazy how even just a little bit, right? So I have this much experience in the military, and I did it was a laser tag course, but it was an in-depth laser tag course with work. And one of the guys who was working with us, Don was former Army as well. And we get out there, and we were the only 2 former military out of the whole IT department who was there. We get out there, and immediately, like, we're pinning people down, and we're talking guns, and boy, I'm black on ammo, reloading, and like we're communicating. Everybody else is like stunned, like holy shit. The other team is just they're decimated, and Don and I are just like, oh yeah, that's just how it goes. It just all comes back to you, right? With this much, it's so ingrained.
Yeah. It becomes. I know it's kind of weird to say, but like it almost becomes like second nature to you. Yeah. It almost becomes like surreal. Like, hold on a second, like this, you got to kind of separate that like reality from like play, if you will. But yeah, it's a lot of fun now. I mean, again, some of the guys I went with were pretty experienced people in in real life events, but it was, I mean, just all in all, it's such an amazing experience there at Skirmish. Again, they have 500 acres of fields. I mean, if you can think of the field like they have it, it's crazy, man. Anybody whoever's into paintball, like they have it. It is the shit over at Skirmish. It's the biggest East Coast based field that they have, if I'm not mistaken. So
that's awesome, man.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I played a little bit years ago, and it was so much fun. Mostly speedball. So much damn fun.
Yep. Adam, what are you drinking on, buddy?
This Nash Tucky that the Turks have been
talking
about.
They cracked it. Nice.
Extremely proofy.
It's got to be Trace. It's got to be.
Yeah. There's, might be Schmuffalo Schmace.
Me and my drunk friends played paintball once at a junior ROTC group. They kicked our asses. I think I cried. Yeah. Dude, there's some
crazy what a little bit of experience will give to you, you know?
There are some people out there that take that shit to the extreme, man. I mean, fully auto, like, I mean, we didn't even go that far with it, man. But like, yeah, there's some people out there to take it like very seriously.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, man, I can. I mean, I'll be on you guys' team. I'll,
appreciate that, Dan.
Yeah, hell yeah.
we gotta get a bourbon or a whiskey YouTube skirmish going.
Hell yeah, I'm down, dude. I am. We ever go to skirmish, I am 100% down, man. That 100%. I will go. I'll fly out there tomorrow. Drive out there tomorrow. Shit, not that far.
I was gonna say for you, it's probably only a couple hours.
Yeah, it's not that far. It's a nice drive though. I mean, up through I think I went through the Poconos, right? Is that correct?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I swear I passed Camelback to get there, if I'm not mistaken. Can't remember which way I went, but if I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure we went through Camelback. So. Drifting Drams, awesome driving, doesn't bother me. Sold my last RV. One day we'll have a new a used Newell. What is a Newell?
So a Newell is basically it's the GTS of RVs. Let's put it in y'all's terms. I think new Newells these days start at $1 million.
Okay.
They are the primo of Class A RVs. And normal Class A start at 130, 150 grand these days.
What's a used Newell go for?
Probably a lot less, right? Because it's similar to like a any vehicle where you drive off a lot and loses a bunch of value, but probably still $600-700K, I'd assume.
Okay, so just still nicer than my house. Got it.
Yeah, right. Well, and that's the thing, right? The people who do this, these are their homes.
Yeah,
these are their homes. They bring their home with them. Like it is.
That's impressive, man.
Yeah,
that's a lot of money, man. Guys, I am going to hop off this live here. We're at 3.5 hours. Again, guys, if you want to stay on, more than welcome. I'm going to hop off this live though. 3.5 hours. Thank you guys so much for hopping on tonight. A lot of fun. I will. We are going to have 21090 and Sean from Whiskey Wars on next week to hang out. We're going to do another blind. So
I'll only be here if Joe Graves is in the chat.
You'll only be here.
If Joe Graves will be in the chat, it'll be the best show ever.
All right. Well, again, guys, for those of you on the screen, hang out, please. We're gonna cancel. We're gonna go ahead and hop off this live. Sorry, I'm about to get the hiccups again. We're at 3.5 hours, guys. Cheers! Thank you guys so much again for the super chat, everything. Thank you for hanging out. We will see you guys next week for the finals blind bourbon challenge. Cheers, guys. Thank you so much. Have a good night.
Appreciate it.
Cheers, everyone.
Cheers, everybody.
Yeah.